We are live. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, you didn't miss too much of the game. We had a small technical difficulty, but we should be good and ready to go. This is the correct time and everything in round one. We have Andrew Cox and Michael O. I can't pronounce his last name, so we're going with O. And I am joined today by Sir Jeremy, Mr. Chambalaya,
Hi.
Nami,
Hello.
and then Little Timmy's on his bathroom break, but he'll be back later.
Well, I didn't get a nickname. We got Sir Jeremy, Little Timmy. I got
don't have a good nickname for you
Nami.
yet. But
So it looks like Poe's taking the target lock here on Vader. It looks like who bumped one of his bombers.
This is what turn.
Vader bumped one of his bombers with a maneuver he doesn't have on his dial.
I'm gonna take that to mean that we're not online yet.
No, we are on.
We are online, Tim.
Oh,
Hi, Tim.
good. Hello, everybody.
So it looks like we have 2 hits, and
So
he's gonna spend it.
Is this Poe shooting at Vader?
Yes,
Poe
Poe
shooting at Vader, range 3, 2 hits.
Okay.
This is the Poe shooting at Vader who bumped because he made an illegal maneuver.
Oh. Really?
Like, Vader did a one hard.
Okay.
So tally looks like no shot, and then Vader spent a force there to evade the shot.
He did. Oh, you got the table audio up.
No, yeah, I do have the table on it.
Okay.
Are you maintaining the force too on the overlay?
I am.
Okay, you
I
don't
am.
have to. Okay, so. Boy, the lighting. So Bastion and then the pod. Okay, I see what we're doing.
Yep. So bomber whiffs on Bastion.
Do we know if Strom is
Bomber.
outside?
Strom is on the top and Vader is on the bottom. The 2
Okay.
bombers are in the middle.
The bombers are firing primaries.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
they
they have advanced proton torpedoes.
Oh,
yeah,
they
they're
don't have
not.
barrage. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
we lied.
But they
Oh.
they both have Proxmine as well.
they do.
Mm-hmm.
What table is this?
This is the first round, Jeremy.
Oh, okay, that's why.
Yes. Let's be clear.
Okay, so Vader does Vader have afterburners?
No, Vader
no.
has sense and FCS.
Wow, so Vader's not going to be relevant next turn then.
No, he has
Hmm.
sense.
Sense is relevant a little bit.
Sure.
He has the Tippet special.
Well, I mean, he could sense where Poe's going, I guess.
So Vader's.
I'm not sure what that will buy him, but
Vader's
can you-
spending another force. So I
Can
think-
Vader sense a one forward? Because I can.
That must have been end of turn. He probably.
Yeah,
no, he just regened it. Yeah.
He's showing full
Yeah.
force, yeah.
So our apologies for any of the dice mistakes. It's a little bit tough to see on our end with a little bit of glare. So we'll do our best for you guys.
So, I mean, is there any downside for Poe just one forwarding here to keep shooting? I don't think that those bombers are going to be able to do anything, and Vader's got to kind of. I mean, he could also two bank in with, to be in with Bastion, and Bastion too hard in.
Yeah.
Finn
so-
too hard in.
Doesn't
I think
Poe
you're
just
right,
one
Tim.
bank?
That Poe has like the dominant position here, right? So if
Yeah.
we look at just the position on the board, this rock in the middle where Vader and the bombers are blocks off a lot of angles to get around on him, and so Poe can just slow roll and he can come around the rock and the gas cloud. He can do whatever he wants. And then the main threat that Michael has on the outside is Zertik. Am I saying that? Yeah, Zertik Strom, and he's going to take a while to come in there. So it's kind of up to these 2 bombers to see what they can take in the middle of the board there.
So,
Yeah.
So I'm just going to do some of the telestrating. So you're thinking Poe is on a 1 straight?
I think he slow rolls this turn, keeps his options to either get behind everybody, you know what I mean? Or he could do a 2 bank, because he's got his stress, so obviously he's got to clear it. So he could do the 2 bank left or 2 bank right, depending on whether he wants to get around behind. If it's me, I play pretty aggressive, so I would probably come in and just try and finish off Vader, because Vader's not going to be anywhere near a good position this turn. Because he's bumped, and then he's going to have these bombers chaffing him up, and Bastion, if he too hards in, will chaff him up even more. So he could get another block on Vader, and then have Finn and Poe pound into him, and definitely get in some damage, get a lock on for Bastion, and then when you're Vader and you're hurt, you're not feeling good, you're going to run away for the rest of the game. Tally probably Tally, I don't know. I mean, you could bring her in now, or you could one hard out and just lead everybody on and say, chase me.
So the first big question I have is who has initiative? I'm assuming.
I think Michael has initiative
Michael
because
does?
Poe moves last.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Mhm.
Bastion can't even try to block if he wants to.
Right.
Okay, so
Right. It seems like I guess it seems like the play is the bombers are going to do like a 3-bank left or something and try and lock Bastion and get him because they have advanced protons, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Right. They're
Trying
trying
to-
to get in there.
With
They want to
Ba-
get the light up. Zertik
Ooh.
wants to kind of get in there. Vader's in a really awkward spot because of that rock, but
Yes. With Bastion, do you just force
There's a
it
th-
here and avoid the?
Yeah,
block?
I think you might be correct there. I mean, I can't tell. Does that closest bomber clear the 3-bank? I was assuming he
Yes,
could.
It's really
so.
close.
I think it does.
Okay, if he could clear that, it's hard to tell from here. Then you're probably right. The 4K seems really good. I see no
I mean,
downside.
he could also just PS kill a bomber.
Hmm.
Well, they have 6 health though. Like.
They do.
There's a decent chance they live.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
there's a
also,
good chance.
but they're also initiative too, right? And so, but Finn and Bash, so like you can get the PS kill, or you can get like an equivalent kill, right? And I think
Well,
that's
the
a
cool
win
thing-
for
Yeah,
Andrew.
the cool thing with Bastion is that if Poe does a damage to a bomber, then you get that lock.
Yeah, but the problem is they all shoot at 2. So if they were to move in and lock, if Bastion's in range 1, he's eating 5 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And so
I
Vader
think-
spends the Force there to sense on Poe.
Oh, does he? Okay. Yes.
Yes.
You're right.
What did he do? All right,
I
here's the
couldn't see,
3-bank.
yeah. There's the
There it
3-bank.
comes.
So yeah, I think Tally does a hard
Note
one.
he's using the FFG.
Yeah, I was thinking the hard one way or the other.
Or if, yeah, I think she does a hard one way or the other. I think Finn does a 1-bank in, and I think Bastion does a 4K and Poe does a 1-bank in. That's my
He's the
prediction.
FFG choo-choo train, maneuver dials, maneuver train, maneuver templates.
Templates. Yeah, they look pretty sweet.
Do we know if they're cheat yet?
Yeah, I think they are barely.
Sweet. Pay to win. I like it.
So so no damage has been exchanged, no points have been exchanged, but it feels like Michael's already kind of on the back foot, right?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
It feels like he
positionally,
needs to
yes.
hurry up and make a play to get himself back in the game, purely based on Vader's positioning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, Vader, unless Vader does like a 4K, there's no way Vader's relevant in this fight, or this turn.
I mean, I almost think Vader 5 straights and like just gets out of town, right? Like just tries to come around and reset.
So he's barrel rolling, so there's no
So-
threat.
So no locking for anything. He's just gonna barrel roll.
Well, I
No
think he's-
ATTs.
Yeah, I think he's
He'll take-
barreling
well,
for the other one.
They can link lock, right?
I'd have to look it up. I don't think they can. So Michael has to make that big decision right here of does he take the lock, and if he does, who does he actually think he's going to have in arc? If he locks Bastion, I think that's a mistake.
It's got to be Finn, right?
He's
Well-
gonna do Finn.
But if Finn just does a 1-bank, he's not in range 1.
It'll be close to be honest. Oh no, don't do it.
Uh-oh.
Stop. Oh jeez. Oh maybe.
What's the token that he put next to the bomber?
Well,
is that a
That
strike?
looks like stress to me.
But he
looks
just
like
did a barrel roll.
It looks like he rolled because they linked it to a lock. It looks like he looks like he locked Tally.
You
Oh,
can
okay,
link
I was
to a
sorry.
lock? Really?
I don't
Yeah.
think he can link. Can he? Oh,
Yeah,
he can.
bombers. Yeah, they
Sorry.
linked to lock.
Wow.
Oh,
I
nice.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, that seems like pretty. That
Well,
seems
so
pretty
you don't
good
know
then.
that because everyone just plays barrage bombers.
Correct.
Right.
Also, I just looked it up. So
I was looking at the advanced bar.
Wow. Well,
what
that,
the one?
so that blocks the 4K of Bastion we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That we were both like, well, there's no
Well,
consequence.
and wait, can Vader do the 3 hard here? Is that kind of what he's thinking too?
It looks like it might be the setup for a 3 hard. I think 3
must
hard.
be.
It might be tight, but it could fit. The 3-bank is going to fit for sure.
Is Bastion? So Bastion is definitely open. And Poe is closed. No, Poe is open. I see
Poe
the
is open
token.
because he rolled 3 dice. Last
Yeah.
time.
And then the bottom bomber has a lock on Bastion. The top bomber has a lock on Tally.
Let's see what he did. Right now that 2 hard I was talking about Bastion doing originally would be pretty freaking good.
Would
Yeah,
be.
but we just didn't foresee the bombers being where they are now,
Mm-hmm.
like at all.
So Finn, that was what
In
we
the
thought.
1 bank, yep.
Yeah, that's what we thought.
Oh,
And
I
there
think
is
that-
no lock on Finn.
He could 3PO to coordinate an action to Bastion to then move Bastion in to block Vader.
Hmm.
Ooh, or just a 1 straight. If he did dial in the 4K, a 1 straight boost will still clear it and be in a great position.
That too. Oh man, Cox might have been right. I think 3PO might actually be a better call on Finn.
He could also do. He
3PO
also
is
coordinate-
pretty
he could
great.
also coordinate some
3PO is
crazy
amazing.
linked
Mhm.
actions and do it white 2 forward.
So he's coordinating
Uh-oh.
with Tally. Interesting.
Okay.
So Tally's going to double reposition because she's not in a good spot, I guess.
Yeah.
And then he gets a calc and a stress. Yep.
Sure.
Mhm. Oh,
Yeah.
you could.
Yeah,
Could have done it.
The good news is there's no real consequences for Bastion here.
right.
No, not at all. He can get a target lock here just from something taking some damage and then come back around later.
Yeah.
Also, it's kind of dicey to run away to 4K behind the bombers because they have that nimble bomber with prox mines.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I
Dangerous.
forgot about. I'm so not used to seeing bombers on the table. Without
Seeing
just
bombers use
barrage.
bombs is very weird. I agree.
Yeah. At Coruscant, I played 3 with bombs, and the amount of range you can get on just the Kirby
banks.
bombs is pretty
Yeah.
great. So Strom coming in hard here.
Swiggity swooty.
Assuming he just takes a lock on Bastion, right? Because Bastion has no token.
Seems easy.
Yeah.
Expose.
All right. So what is Tally doing? Is she doing like a 3 heart? 2 heart. Okay.
Too hard.
Too hard.
So is she gonna try to get in and block Vader? I don't think she can block a 3 bank.
she can token stack.
She's
She
just going.
can
Okay. She's
arc
just gonna-
dodge. She has options.
Yeah.
Lock and boost.
Yep. That looks like that's the case.
Yeah, that looks
Arc-
like a really good play.
Should have.
Arc
Strom
dodge.
already target locked.
And that means Vader's gonna take a crack shot.
Yeah, Vader's gonna have a range 1 shot against her, but she'll have a range 1 crack shot. Yep. Or
And Vader's
or he
on
might even
2
have a
force, too.
block.
Yeah. Oh, there's the 3 hard. Yeah, he was setting up for this 3 hard.
Does he clear? He'll clear the rock.
That's a sad Bastion.
Yeah.
Now Vader's going to take some punishment from Poe and Tally. Looks like, but
Poe,
Also
Tally,
Finn.
and Finn.
Yeah.
and Finn. Yeah, Vader's he's going to be very popular today.
I'll trade Bastion for Vader.
He can't reposition, right? It looks
Right.
like most of those
If-
reposition options are blocked. So he's gonna lock
Lock focus.
as the action, and that looks like all he's gonna do.
Wouldn't you spend force to focus too, though?
Yeah, he
he's
is.
gonna spend the
Yes.
force to focus. Yep.
If Bastion comes in here, I can't quite tell by the angle, but he might have an HLC on Vader if he does a 1 bank.
If he does a 1 forward and rolls, he would. But if he does
Well,
a
he
1
gets
bank,
the 1 bank.
I don't think he has it unless he rolls.
Yeah.
So he could, roll.
Which he can roll.
Yeah, roll target lock because no one's
I
shooting.
mean, that also might just be range
It
one.
could just be range 1.
Or that. He has crack shot as well. So if he rolls...
Well, I think the roll's better just to get out of that arc, maybe, right?
He's going to do a roll, yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Oh,
he's
no,
gonna-
he's not.
Nope, focus lock.
He's
Okay.
gonna lock.
Focus
Okay,
lock,
yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Hey, those target locks right there are really cool. I wonder who made those.
Who made those?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Some really, really awesome person.
Can you conversationally mention who made them?
It might rhyme with him Tilton, I believe.
Oh,
I've never heard
Yeah.
of that guy. Huh. All right, so this must be Vader on Bastion.
it's Vader. Yeah, he's going to have to hope and pray.
That looks like 4.
Oh, that looks pretty solid.
That's a lot of
Looks
pain.
really good.
Spending the
greed.
force.
Oh, the
It
greed.
must just be 1 focus symbol.
It is. It's
Yeah,
not
that's
that bottom
all
right.
3 force. Yeah.
Yep.
So that's 4.
And one's a crit.
One's a
Change
crit.
one to a crit. There you go.
It looks like 2's a crit.
I see a blank and...
So Poe
So shields
three
down.
shields
Shields
on
out for
Poe.
Bastion.
Is
That's
it Bastion?
Yep.
Okay.
And shots on Bastion. So then Poe is...
range 1. Nailed it.
Ouch.
Seems good. No, so just a focus left, no force for all these incoming shots.
This
Right.
greed may not pay off.
Ooh, target lock the blank. He's got 3 paint so far.
Yep.
Looks like a 4th.
Ow.
Focus for 4.
Ow.
Nice.
Super
There
ow.
you go.
This might hurt.
Up,
Oh,
there's
that's 3 paint. Yeah.
but he's got to spend the focus.
And he'll
And-
take 1.
And then Vader's out of defensive mods now, right?
Right, with Tally and Finn heading in.
Yep.
No crack shot.
Double modded
Sad.
too.
Yeah. 3 on
That like
3
never
target.
happens.
All right, so this must be Tally's shot range 1.
Oh, I see. Is that a crit on the closest die?
It's hard to tell.
I
Yeah.
think it's a focus symbol, actually.
Well, that's
Oh,
not good.
Hit it
That's
crit.
3.
So it looks
I
like
think it's
3,
hit
yep.
it crit. Yeah.
I see 2.
That's
That is not
Oh.
added. Oh. So shield hit crit maybe.
Uh-oh.
Well, see, as you can see, not using the force was
Nope.
correct
So they.
because he
Oh, is
blanked.
that 2 crits? It must.
Oh, there you go. Hit crit. And that was direct, I think.
Okay. So Vader's at 1.
The
Always
1
my
HP,
favorite.
yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, the saddest Vader.
So that's 37 for Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
1 health left on Vader, and the
Right.
Finn with a calculate. That's gonna hurt.
Is Zyrtec range 3 from Bastion or range 2? It looks like they're figuring that out right now. Never mind.
It looks like 3.
I think barely 3, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's choosing not to shoot
He's
Bastion?
choose. Oh, okay.
Really?
Okay.
All right.
If you say so.
Well, but he has
Yes.
target locked on.
He has range. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 dice either way, but one of them has a mod and the chassis ability.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a
he's got
bow.
FCS.
He has-
FCS the one.
He's spending a lot.
Oh, he's burning a lot.
Oh, he's. Oh, okay.
He's got.
It
So
sounds
two-
like hit crit from table audio.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
Hit.
All right.
Hit a crit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's half on town on Bastion then.
it sure
Hull
is.
breach, and hull breach is the crit.
Oh.
So 37 for Andrew on that exchange, and Michael's 24 points for that half on Bastion.
All right. So his 2s. I don't think that has arc, bud. Sorry to say.
Very close.
Oh man. That bomber's stressed too, so it's super out of the action next turn.
Do they have 1 bank greens or blues? I mean.
Their banks are blue, but their turns are white.
All right. He's shooting into Poe. 2 hits.
2 hits.
Oh, takes
A shield.
two?
Takes 1.
Oh,
Yep.
takes 1. Okay. Moment of truth.
2 range 2.
Yep.
2 with a calculate against 3.
And he's going to be able to add, so we'll see what he rolls here.
Looks like
That
a-
seems like add a
That's
hit.
not good.
That's
Yeah.
add.
Add a hit.
yeah,
Easy
because he's
peasy.
got 2 hits right now, right?
You want to explain why he adds, Tim?
So Finn gets to add here and get 3 hits and just
Oh,
didn't even need it, but
But
So
go
he-
ahead.
so he can clear both the strain and the stress now. So Bastion's just gonna get out of dodge. Finn can 1 bank in, get double calculate, and then just lay into Zyrtec next turn,
Well, yeah.
and he gets to clear both. He adds because of his ability allows him to add either a focus or a blank. He adds a focus and immediately just changes it with that calculate.
And
So
so he
what-
does that because he can clear the strain, and it's not consequential. It's basically adding a hit, right?
Yep.
Right.
So what you're saying,
It's-
Tim,
it's-
is that Finn's a big deal.
He is a big deal. He is. So that ability is even more broken on defense because the way strain reads is that it gets taken away immediately after defending. So Finn skips that entire negative of having the strain because he immediately takes it off after defending.
But what if I don't want to read it that way?
Well, unfortunately, you have to.
Oh. So you're saying that you have your interpretation is the card text, my interpretation is what I feel like it is?
Correct. Yep.
Weird.
And that turns out is not how X-Wing works usually. No matter how much you want R4 and Cove and L to work or any of those things.
So this looks really bad for the Empire.
Losing-
Yes.
Losing Vader first turn is not a
So,
good
Losing Vader
exercise.
sucks. And like you said, look, so Vader he blanked out on all 6 of his dice. It was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
But he also had no mods from attacking.
He
No
had the
force
one
left over.
focus. Yeah, he had the one focus that he spent.
Yeah, and so Resistance let a very nice box in, putting Vader in 3 arcs with double mods on every ship. And then the Imperial Punish doesn't really exist because the bombers are facing the wrong way and stressed.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Zyrtec can be the hero the Empire needs to win the entire game.
I think one of the downsides to rolling with those bombers as well is there's no good place to bomb, right?
Yeah,
There really
there's
isn't.
no place to
Yep.
bomb, and like the one at the top, it can't effectively participate in the game because it's stressed.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like the best they can do is too hard and have no mods besides a target lock on Tally, who's not going to be there.
Mhm.
And the only bomb placement in the middle of the board would be maybe bank towards the bottom of the screen. Maybe if you think
Yeah.
Bastion's gonna go over there, but I don't think Bastion's gonna take that bait.
No, there's no real safe place to be here for the
Nah,
bombers. It's
Bastion just 2 banks out here to the right and
Yeah.
just dips out to save
Yeah.
MOV.
It's the Zertic show, and I don't think Zertic can is up to the task.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the next target here might be Finn, right? Just to get points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like at least Finn, you know where Finn's going to be.
So do we see?
Like Tally, Tally's going to be gone.
Yeah. Do we
you
see Tally
know-
do a 2 bank or a 2 hard?
2 bank rotate.
Yeah, like she could just do a 2 forward and then do whatever she needs, or 2 bank. Anything's good. She won't
Yeah.
be there.
Yeah, I think she 2 banks rotates. And
Yeah, like she's not
focuses.
going to be there.
And
Bastion won't be there.
Does-
Finn's going to do his little like left hand bank and call it good. Poe's going to do a 1 forward because why not? Why do anything else?
Mhm.
The bombers just don't have a good place to be.
yeah,
No,
because
they do
to
not.
clear stress, they have to do like what, a 2 bank
Yeah,
for the bombers.
Like, they have to do. I think they could do a 1 forward. 1 forward. Let me look.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, and 3 forward, and then 2 banks, and that's
Yeah.
it. So they have
Oof.
5 options.
Yeah.
And
If
the
it-
straights are not an option here unless you're in the middle of the board, right? So, but the one on the top has to do the 2 bank if they want to participate in the game.
I don't
And
think the
from-
one on the bottom has any. I think you just one straight bump that guy and leave him there.
Yeah, because you
Well,
can't.
you might want to go over to put the prox mine out the back, right?
Yeah,
like
I
that's,
think-
that's something you're thinking about if you're bringing bombs. Is you're saying, okay, can I get over somebody? Like, can I get over Finn maybe with a 2 straight or a 3, and then I can drop it on the system phase next turn and maybe finish off a kill that way.
Could that
Yeah,
bomber
like the
fit
dude,
it?
Yeah, the dude bottom, he can do like a 2 hard to the right and kind of get over Bastion, get in front of Finn, maybe block him.
He could
and
potentially
then
fit a 2
bomb
bank,
him
couldn't
next
he?
turn.
Could he fit a 2 bank
Here
over the
comes-
top of
here comes the
Bastion?
prox mine.
He's trying to prox, I think, and hit Tally. That's one of the reasons I was thinking just stay there is you could possibly get Tally twice if she does a 2 forward here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's
It's
no.
only 1 now, but it's only 1.
Yeah, there's no way that Tally does a 2 forward though. Yeah,
It's
he's.
So, yeah, he's gonna prox that gap in there for Bastion.
Yep, but Bastion's
Yeah,
gonna go
Not
right.
a bad call either. I
No,
don't think.
it's not, because if Bastion goes over and dies, that's an additional 24 points. Like, it's about points, right? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Well, also, like at this point you're losing, and you're losing pretty badly. So you take those low percentage plays because that's how you get back in the game.
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
Like if you see you're in this losing position, there's no reason not to just take the bombs.
there's no reason Michael
So
doesn't.
he is
take
1
lower
forwarding
and
and
lower
bumping.
percentage. Yeah. Good call, Tim.
We'll see. See if it pays off for him.
And it looks like they're banking here.
It's a bold
Based
strategy.
on removing the.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, 2. Is that a 2 bank he's got in his hand?
Yep. And that's the only
Yeah.
blue that. He can
So
play.
he can actually take his roll lock into Finn and try and line him up with a proton torp.
It's possible, yeah.
The roll lock fits.
Roll lock, I could see that.
And he's got advanced protons, so that, I mean, he could
Yeah.
punch.
It's possible.
He has a lock from previous term. Is that on Bastion?
His lock was on Tally.
He's all, yeah.
Oh,
that lock
Tally.
was down.
Okay.
It looks like he's going for it.
So
Let's
we're
see if
gonna.
he locks. Oh, you know what? He could lock Poe too.
Yeah,
He
can
could.
he can lock Poe. He can lock Finn.
That might be not a bad play. Because my worry here with him would be I'd see where this barrel roll puts me. Because you know Finn's 1 banking right there. So if you have if you think at all he's gonna bump into you, you just target lock Poe just to be sure.
The pod can't roll, can it?
I think it can, but it's red. But let me double
Yes.
check.
But in the end, with C3PO,
He can roll, it's red.
Okay.
in the end with
I actually
C3PO
haven't touched
invincibility,
that ship yet.
Well, it also has a jam.
It does have a jam.
hmm So wait, who did he end up locking?
Looks
Finn?
like Finn.
Yeah.
Uh,
2 straight.
Oh, he
Oh
might.
no, he's not gonna
No,
hit
he
it.
might.
No,
I think he's
fine.
okay.
Gonna
shoot
get it?
your bank out.
I think he's okay.
Okay, I think he's okay.
Yeah, he's fine.
Very close. Yeah, no, we all thought that was gonna be a 2 bank for that reason, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that 1 bank is really nice too. It's very shiny.
Yeah.
Hey, I have one of those.
You do. So does Kevin. He just hasn't gotten it yet.
Oh, I didn't know. Oh, cool.
Well, you asked me for one. So.
I did. Yep. So is he flipping a crit? What's
So he's flipping
He's
his
fixing his hull breach.
hull
yeah.
breach? Gotcha. Yeah, because
Yeah, I mean,
Bastion can just go behind that debris cloud next turn and hide.
Hi, Finn.
Now that one forward template, Tim, that looks awfully familiar.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I have one of those as well.
So do you jam here? Do you jam the
I-
bomber that has the lock?
That's what I was.
Nah, I think you because in the end, so Finn rolls 2 dice
Oh,
at
no,
range
you know what?
1.
He didn't move his lock, I guess.
Oh, he didn't.
Oh,
yeah.
why is he stressed
Well, if he
then?
doesn't move the lock, yeah, he doesn't need to. But if he had locked Finn, I think the correct call.
My
would be-
question,
he would be
my question
stressed.
is, what is Poe doing now? Because I was anticipating Finn doing the 1 bank there, so that Poe could do either
That's
the
what
2
I thought.
straight or the 1 straight.
I expected Zyrtec to kind of come in with like a 3 or 4 forward. Huh.
I'm kind of
He
not
wanna-
sure what. Maybe trying to block.
I
think
guess
he's trying to either
he's
like,
gonna-
threaten Tally or get those points off of
Bastion.
off the table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks like it.
Yeah.
And the lock is going on to Bastion.
And if he
Yeah,
was planning on
Bastion's
having the
probably
bomber
not
stay
gonna be-
close like that, then it makes sense. But Dirty couldn't fit.
So
Good
Tally
call on the
is
2 bank too from Tally.
Mhm.
she's
Yep.
2 banking, not 2 harding. Okay.
It could be
Say-
2 bank rotate, right?
Oh, it's
Yeah,
for
I think
sure.
that's what
It'll be
focus rotate. Yeah.
it'll
Two
probably
bank,
be
focus, rotate.
target lock. Wouldn't it be target lock if no one's shooting him? And then rotate?
It's fine.
Either
I-
either combination. It's going to be the
Sure.
rotate.
Mathematically identical.
But target lock you could save hypothetically.
Correct.
Sure.
You're right.
And we're just at 36 minutes left.
Oh, I think he might barely be an arc, maybe.
You know,
Yeah,
he
but
might actually
needs
need
focus,
to
yeah.
boost because
He might
that,
not care, right? Because if you shoot at Tally, I think
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
whatever.
Andrew is okay with that.
Yeah, I think you just focus rotate like you did and just say,
Tally
okay,
might be
shoot
in
at
range
Tally.
for Prox Mine too for next turn,
Oh.
Oh. That,
Oh.
If he,
which is potentially quite spicy.
is that bomber lock still on Bastion?
Yeah, it looks like it.
yes.
Yeah, because Poe doesn't have
Oh,
a
they
lock
both.
on.
Oh, they both lock Bastion.
So Poe's
Yeah.
gonna bump. You know, this is why I bring BB-8.
Oh, okay.
All right. Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
Just because you're host doesn't mean we're not going to make fun of you for things like that.
That's fine. I still love BB-8.
I still love you.
Don't make me make decisions, Jeremy.
So
Not pre-dial setting. Please don't.
Pre.
So is he is
Alright.
he trying to fit over the top or
I think he might. I think he did.
oh, they're gonna see if he fits in between Finn and the
Yep.
bomber.
Right.
I
The
think he
bomber guy
does,
wants
too.
that pretty badly.
No, I think he does not actually. I think he
Oh,
wanted.
it's gonna be close. I think he might fit.
Oh, that's best case scenario right there for Andrew.
Yeah, he doesn't get shot. Well, he doesn't get a shot, which stinks. But he also doesn't get shot, which is good.
But he's also ahead, right? And there's really
Right.
not a play here that gets him behind.
Correct. Yep.
So taking the 1 shot instead of 2 is nice.
Yeah.
And it's an unmodified shot, so. So starting with Tally, range 1.
Mm-hmm.
That's super good.
So Tally taking the shot into Strom.
Yep. 2 paint and a blank, so 2 hits it looks like, or a hit crit. I see.
So he takes a shield.
Is that 1 evade then? Okay. Looks like Zyrtec shot. Is
Here
this
Comes the expose him.
is this obstructed?
FCS. Come on.
I think he
Just
rolled
FCS it.
2. Did he roll 2 blanks?
Well, good news is he can expose him next turn.
Yeah, why did he take the?
Why didn't he have
Lock.
Oh. It didn't matter because Bastion rolled natties, so it's fine.
Oh, okay.
It
All
was
3.
right on accident.
But he could have FCS'd and then
So
spent
this
the
is on
lock.
Finn, right?
I'm not sure.
This is a shot on.
This must be the bomber that's next to Poe, or like
Yep.
bumped
Yep.
into
Yeah.
Poe. So he
He didn't
dodges.
disrespect Adadai. I'm disappointed.
So it's
Atta-
second bomber attack onto Finn.
Finn.
Now.
Okay.
Hey, imagine this is an APT.
Oof.
Is that 3
Oh.
hits?
No, that's two. I think
That's
2
one
eyes.
hit.
And he's
hit,
got
2
one.
eyes.
And then
He's got.
So
he's
he
taking
shot
the
Poe.
shield.
he shot
Oh.
Poe on that one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Poe's down to 1 shield.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I don't know. I think Finn. I don't know if Finn. I think Finn actually shoots at Zyrtec here.
You think so?
Yeah, just to see if you can clear the shields and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
range
and
one.
Focus. Yeah.
Andrew agrees as well.
All right.
And Zertic's in a really not great spot for next turn too.
Yeah.
I see a blank and a hit. Just take the strain and
Yep.
add another hit, basically. Yep. Way too much glare. I can't
Big
tell.
deal.
Takes
So
1
shields are down. That's good.
and 1 away from half.
Mm-hmm.
And now Poe
Now-
is not stressed either.
Right. So he could Talon roll here.
Well, he can't because the bombs.
Yeah.
What? the Talon roll will not hit the bomb. I don't think.
No, it,
Well,
it
depends on-
depends on where
It
you think.
depends on where the bomb is dropped.
Yeah, I
If he
think.
bombs to the right,
Yeah, I think Poe has to just.
he might
Get-
clip Zertic though.
Or he could 3 hard.
I feel like he has to 3 hard
slam
left.
The 3 hard again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like Poe just has to 3 hard away. Yep.
Oh, I think she's gonna expose.
Expose him!
Oh.
The pick.
Oh.
Hull breach.
Hull breach
Back
is
into
back.
the hull breach.
Back at it again with the hull breach.
He's not wrong.
He went fishing for that direct hit.
God, I love Zertic. I was always a Zertic fan.
So I thought when you said that he has the expose ability, it was old expose where he reduces agility.
No,
That's what I thought too.
it's in the rule book. He exposes damage cards.
Cool.
Just like when bombers use bombs, we're just not used to seeing it.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this list, even though it's not doing great, it's pretty funny, pretty dank. I'm in. This is a dope game night list for sure.
Oh, I just heard Zach Matthews.
The Zach Matthews, Carolina Crates podcast.
You heard
Yep.
him. You heard him from all the way in Wisconsin.
No, do you not hear him right now? And on the table.
I have the
you're on the
table
table.
muted.
No, Tim, you can hear him from your house.
I would not be surprised.
Okay, so unless you're confident with that bomber by Bastion and Tally, you can't drop a bomb in the direction of Tally unless you know it's going to hit because Zyrtec moves first, right?
Yeah, you do. It has to hit
Well, what-
Tally.
Tally's not gonna. It's not gonna hit it. Right.
Right.
Like that's,
So you just don't drop
not
it then, right?
no, because if, well,
I can't tell from this angle exactly, but if you can tell that it's gonna hit Tally for sure, then you drop it. But
Yep.
otherwise, yeah, you're gonna hit Zertic.
Otherwise, is he just on a K turn, that bomber?
yes.
Probably.
Yeah. And then
is this the bomber? on
They
the
don't have a
left drop the
they don't have a
bombs at all?
sloop, right?
No, they don't.
they don't.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think the
Okay,
bomber on the
okay.
left does drop one of them to keep Poe honest, and then he
I
probably
think
just
it
does a
drops
3
it
hard.
straight, right? Because there's a chance it might hit. I mean, you can't tell from the angle, but there's a chance it could hit your own strong.
I think if you drop it right, you could block the Talon roll, but you might hit Strom.
Yep, straight
Or
is
you
the
do-
safest drop.
All of a sudden, this is a good argument for what is it? Skills Bombardier, Shane Battier.
So Tally does a 2 hard here, right? And just keeps
Yes.
the back arc on
Yep.
Zyrtec for sure.
Yep.
Bastion,
Does he just 3 bank to the right? Or 3 hard?
and just get on the other side
I
of the
think he just
of
3
the
banks,
gas
right?
cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin.
Because there's no way Zyrtec's going through that landmine.
Or you two, if that 2 hard might fit.
But you'd want the obstruction for sure, though, right? You'd want the guaranteed obstruction from the bomber.
Right, but if you if he closes, he could 2 hard right, focus barrel roll.
Yeah. Yes, you could.
And that way you're definitely out of APT range with that too, and you get a mod. You're not shooting anybody.
But if you just 3 bank to the right with Bastion, you just sit behind the cloud.
That's true.
And you're not stressed for the next turn.
He's gonna feel real bad if he rolled focus though. That's the only thing.
I think the most interesting move here is what is Zertic doing?
That's a great question.
Because
there's a
that rock
right
that
there.
tile is blocking the rock.
Can
But
he?
you also have the mine there.
Can he fit a talon? Well, he doesn't want a talon roll. He has a lock on
He can
Bastion,
do a
doesn't
talon
he?
roll. He can do it too hard left, and try and
He doesn't have a lock on anybody. He spent it, so you might as well.
Oh, okay.
yeah, like
He spent it to expose.
He
That's
did.
right. You have to spend it to expose. That's right. The only problem with that is Tally's going to have a mod and a shot at you, but
Like yeah, so basically, if you do a talon roll or a too hard and try and like threaten Tally, all she can boost and roll and arc dodge wherever she needs to be.
yep. And her arc is already rear.
Like I super promise you won't see her.
Nope.
Oh, here it
Bombs
comes. Is it straight or to the left? I would actually have. I would actually
back
think about
and to
doing
the
that.
left.
Yeah,
Left of the bomber or left of screen viewer?
left of me looking at the screen
Okay, so bomber right.
towards the rock.
Bomber right.
Are you doing it towards the rock because you think Poe might K-turn or go straight?
First of all, I don't think he's allowed to do what he's about to do. Don't they only have one charge?
They have two
No, they have
charges.
two. They have
But yeah,
two.
Oh,
they have two.
charges. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, here it comes.
oh
Here it
boy,
comes.
it's gonna hit
He
Tally.
got Tally. He got her.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got it?
Yeah, he got her.
Now, if it lands on two ships, you get to pick which one it detonates on,
And-
right?
Choose.
Yes.
So Tally
he's going
takes
straight.
1 plus whatever he rolled.
I see.
Blank,
blank.
focus.
Oh,
So 1 damage.
boo.
Nailed it.
So that bomber has no more procs. So no more
Correct.
procs mines on the right.
Right,
And this
and that
one
one's
is
got-
down to 1. It's got
Yes.
straight.
Yep.
And Tally lost 1 there.
So Poe Talon rolls, he's gonna eat that.
Yep.
If he K turns, he'll dodge it. If he does anything else, he'll dodge it. If he
Yeah,
too hard, he'll eat it.
I think Poe 3 hard lefts, I assume.
Yeah, the dip. Like there's no reason not to dip. Because these bombers are gonna K turn probably, so Poe could very easily just Talon roll left and call it good.
Or that, yeah. He might even have a crack shot lined up if the bomber on the right K turns and Poe does a Talon roll left.
Mm-hmm. Problem is, these poor bombers, there's no way they're gonna get their APTs off. They had one good
I think
chance
they had
last
an
turn.
opportunity. Yeah, they had
They
the one
did.
opportunity with Finn, and I think anytime you take things like APT, you take the opportunity to use it. Right?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Even
Like
if it's
that-
not your ideal scenario.
like the APTs feed on things like Finn that have limited repositioning.
That's gonna be tight.
Be marking some ships. I think he's gonna
Ooh.
fit though. I think he might fit.
Yep.
He can fit with the power of cheating,
Oh, I mean, they don't want
power
to.
of cheat templates.
They don't want to mark.
See,
Okay.
so you gotta just have it flush against the edge. Thanks, cheat templates.
Nailed it.
This is why you bring your golf bag of like 3 sets of templates.
Which-
This is clearly on Bastion. Right? This is like locked territory.
Yeah,
on
he's
Bastion
super
for
in on
sure.
Bastion.
Yep.
It's tunnel vision, but I mean, at this point, why not, right?
Well, you have. I mean, that's your only way into the game, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
like Bastion's at half already. But your way forward points is what. Like Finn's probably the easiest points to pick up because he's so slow. You
Is
gotta
he-
do 2 to Poe for half. You gotta do 4 to Bastion. No, 2 to Bastion to kill him.
And we're just about under 25 minutes in the game too.
Yeah,
so-
it's gonna be really hard to make up for losing Vader. So probably the easiest points to pick up are Bastion and Finn.
He locks Finn, huh? Really?
I'm not actually sure that it is. Like the. Yeah, I mean the problem is Finn would be the easiest, but he's got no guns that can get on Finn.
Yeah, no,
really.
the
And
positioning
he locked
is a
Finn
problem.
here as well, yeah.
Yeah, the positioning is a problem. But and there's the self bump. It looks like.
Yeah. Yep. I'm surprised he didn't K turn. Because I thought you'd want to like just get behind Finn.
Yeah, I don't think he's tunnel visioning on Bastion.
It appears well, but he locked Finn, which is what's so confusing.
That is
Yeah.
the confusing part
It is
because so
kinda
let's
weird.
so if we look at the math a little bit, half a Bastion 24, Finn 36, so 60. If he loses nothing else and accomplishes those 2 things, he can win the game in the next 25 minutes. But I mean,
Mhm.
Like he's also 1 on Zyrtec away from half. So
Yeah.
really, realistically, what Andrew has to, if Andrew gets half onto Zyrtec, I think that's just
That's
about
pretty
closing
much
the
it,
game.
yeah.
Now he could coordinate an action to Poe here if he really wanted to. Now that he knows board state,
Yep.
or even Bastion if he really wanted to.
So there's total.
Oh, he's coordinating somebody. He just put down a stress.
So Poe's gonna do his little talent roll. Looks like
Looks like
Mhm.
yep.
Poe could also do a white 2 forward if he did a linked action. Bastion with the 4K.
Okay.
So I just got word there are 77 total players today.
Yeah, did you get the breakdown from our on-field reporter?
I did not. Let me. See
I have
if
it.
can.
I have it. If you're ready for me to read it,
Who is our on-field reporter?
Mr. Chris Day One Allen. He has reported that there are 11 rebels, 17 Empire, 11 Scum, 14 Resistance, 8 First Order, 13 Republic, and 3 CIS for a total of 77.
Oh, so they flip-flopped the First Order and CIS numbers from yesterday.
Basically,
Because they were like 4 First Order yesterday and a ton more CIS.
and a ton more Empire.
How many
Yeah, it was
people played
It was
yesterday?
like 40 Empire, right? yesterday?
40% Empire was
God
46.
almighty.
Yeah,
How many people played yesterday? Do you guys know?
115.
And there's only 77 today? Wow.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, Gen Con's just like I don't like going to conventions to play X-wing.
Sure.
You know what I
There's-
mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't. That's the problem with system opens too. Is, I'm paying a lot of money to go into a convention. Like PAX Unplugged is cool, I guess, but I'd rather that system open be somewhere else, so it's just the system open.
Like, as much as I enjoy doing X-Wing tournaments, if I go to Gen Con, the last thing I want to do is play one game for 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's way too much to do at Gen Con.
And just a reminder, today is a full 7 rounds, so this is
Yeah.
round 1.
Even with only 77 players?
I believe
mean-
so, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They
Well,
have
the
to.
cut is 6 to 1. The cut is not like a.
This is 6 and 1s make the cut, right?
Okay. Wow. Okay.
It's also the fact that if they did it for yesterday, they have to do it for today.
He turned.
Tally 2 Harding to the
Oh,
right.
I would.
Wow. I thought he was going to go the other way.
Me too.
Yeah, I,
I
did
mean,
too,
you already
to
have
keep
it
pressure
flipped.
on the back arc, yeah.
And we might have missed it. Who did Bastion end up taking a lock on? Because somebody took damage, right? His ability would have triggered last turn.
No,
it would
nobody
have
No,
to
took
he
a
didn't-
card.
Oh.
He didn't take
Yeah, but-
damage, he exposed the card.
4K.
exposed the
Wow.
card.
So he straight
That
up.
was gutsy.
He
Gutsy
looked him in
by
the eyes and
Andrew.
said, "I don't believe you."
Oh,
God, that's why I would
that
have
is-
dropped to the one bank.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Because you could have lost half points there. If
Yeah.
you roll
Very
poorly, that's
easily.
half points on Poe. That's the game.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, Andrew.
A cold-blooded killer.
Calculated.
oh, okay.
And bullseye.
He's got
Oh, I've got bullseye.
Calculated.
He's got HLC. Yeah, assuming he's going to shoot the HLC here.
No, don't do it.
Why not?
Just roll 3 dice.
Disrespect primary.
Yep, 3 seems good.
Looks like some paint.
I see some focus. Must be like
Crack
one.
shot.
But you can't use
no,
crack shot
no,
and
no, no.
HLC.
Yeah, you cannot use crack shot with HLC.
That'd be really good if you could.
It would be
Can you crack
amazing.
shot HLCs?
Crack shot's only primary.
Correct. It's primary only.
Uh-oh.
So I couldn't see the damage there. Was it 3?
I can't.
I didn't see
tell.
any cards get pulled.
It was 3 damage and it was 3 evades, I think.
Okay.
Was it just 1 then?
I don't think he took any damage. I think
No,
it was.
he crack shotted.
Well,
You can't crack
I think
shot.
they realized they can't crack shot HLC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
So-
that's why Andrew was like, oh.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be nice, but it'd be real nice. Oh, that's a lot of blanks.
Gas cloud. Thanks.
Ooh.
Well, in the rules, you technically have to roll those defense dice.
Remember,
Auto
once per
thrusters.
round. Remember the old times. So checking Bastion on Zyrtec. Is he in arc? He must not be in arc.
Oh yeah. Before I forget, I should.
What? Wait, those aren't evade dice.
I shoot back.
So does he have?
He's
I
got
could-
gas cloud, so it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So no damage done besides the bomb that turn.
Right.
Auto thrusters evaded.
All right. So Poe 3 forwards. That's pretty easy to figure out.
So the only question is, do the bombers tunnel in on Bastion and
Just-
then try and like ace him?
Does Bastion just like one bank and continue to hide behind the gas cloud?
Like he could just one forward, one bank, and just
He
sit in the gas cloud and be
You
okay.
could one bank, but you could also get both bombers shooting APTs at it.
Yeah, there's also that. The bombers can. I think
Sure.
at least one of them can manage APT.
I think Strom kind of has to Talon roll at this point, right?
Yeah, Strong has
Yes.
a good place to be.
So does
And
Tally just
Strom
come
has
in?
a lock on Tally, it looks like.
Does Tally just come in with a 2 bank then? Or does she go faster along the outside, head towards the
So
board edge?
I think Tally can probably do a 2 or 3 forward, because if Strom does a Talon roll, she can focus and then boost and get out of the arc.
Yep.
And you can
And if he
also,
does-
if Bastion gets wiped here on those 2 bombers, if those bombers go in hard, then Tally can also come around and like trade damage.
I'm
in
assuming
case.
Finn does a 2 hard to the right.
He has to do a 1 bank.
Oh, he's stressed. Never mind.
Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
he'll just coordinate somebody else something, and he'll come around later on. Hey,
Yeah,
don't worry about me.
He could
Go
coordinate a
on without
lock,
me.
to Tally, so she would have focus lock if she wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like the best play.
Because like bottom bomber can do a 2 bank left and lock, or he already has a lock, so I guess it's okay. So you can get like double locks on Bastion and try and take him off the table, but if he does like a 1 forward and sits in the gas,
You know what he could also
he
do?
might live.
He could dial in a 4 forward with Bastion, thinking the bombers are going to go faster,
Yeah.
and maybe just try to get past him.
So I think the one in the back will do a 2 hard, because that one's not stressed. Then the one in the front can do a 2 bank, so you kind of cover your angles there.
You could also go with Bastion first, then move Finn, then coordinate Bastion during Finn's activation.
There you go. We did it, Reddit. I was waiting for that one to come.
There it is.
They're gonna get there.
Like the 3
That's exactly
forward,
what
yeah.
I'm doing. You know what? I'm going to 3 forward Bastion because he's
Sure.
stressed.
Yep.
And
And then
Uh,
boost probably if you need to,
then
or
That's a-
bank
I
lock
like
or
it.
something.
I like it. Yep, there's a 3 hard. Okay, that's a bit.
no, it's a
that's
Talon roll.
What?
I hate you, Tim.
That was not a Talon roll. It was a 3 hard.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
you're
not
right.
a Talon roll. The cool thing is, I guess, is if he rolls here, he can actually block that heads up play Tim was talking about.
I don't think he can. I think that even
I
that.
think he
barrel
still
roll
fits a
away.
I think he still fits a 3
You'd have to
forward.
do it with the other bomber if you wanted to do that.
So Poe, I think, is also going to do a 3 straight and then
Yes.
focus
Poe's
boost.
gonna do whatever he wants.
Well,
and just bully these
actually,
5
I
bombers.
think he's gonna have a bullseye. So I think Poe just does a 3 straight focus target lock and then shoots whatever he has HLC with.
Oh,
'cause-
he's just focusing.
That bomber might already have the lock.
I think he does.
that one does.
Yeah, it looks like a 10 and a 10.
Wade, I hear him.
Oh.
So same thing here, right?
Does
Wait,
he
does that bump?
fit? Does he
No.
fit?
Well, if you
I
use
think
the
it fits.
templates correctly.
He's
There
good.
it
He's
is.
good. He's
All
fine.
right.
That's close. Uh-oh, I think he bumps.
Well, bro,
Oh.
use the other templates.
Andrew, let me
Ask
use your
Andrew to
templates.
borrow his templates. Damn it.
He can't
can do that.
refuse.
You can do that. They let you.
Wait, I need to make this. Let me use your templates. What?
I can see Andrew. I can see Cox's face at that moment. Like, what?
God, this game is degenerate. I love it.
All right, does he do the 3 forward?
There
It
it
looks
is.
like it, yeah.
Boom.
Tim the Cox Whisperer.
He didn't bring this combo not to use it.
Right. I mean, at that point, I mean, what do you?
At that
I
point,
guess
like,
you
what
just
do you-
boost.
Yeah, you just
At
boost.
that point, could you not be any more broken than when that happens? Like, could you? I want to see a face.
You
cam
don't
to see
need the
light.
core. Yeah.
I want the
Right.
face cam so I can see the light leave his eyes. Here it comes.
Let's see. I think I'll coordinate. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, here it is.
There
Yeah.
it is.
No,
Oh, no.
He has a family.
It's like I had you.
Had me. You ever had your car?
Oh my goodness.
I will
Oh,
work
this
on numbers and stuff for next round. So or maybe like colors or something, so we could color the ships and then we can tell who's who. I'll work on that.
Winning's winning.
This is brutal. After Vader dying and then
This is
Yeah.
it is brutal.
Is he town rolling?
Like
no.
no,
Too
he's
hard,
doing it too
okay.
hard.
Yeah.
Tally, please be in my arc.
Tally 2 bank here.
Tally
Or
will
two-
look down and whisper no.
Tally's. I probably would have 2 banked here, but it would have been wrong. He probably should have 2 hard. Just two,
Oh dear God.
1 hard out and 1 hard.
He's already
Just
dead.
fuck it.
Oh boy. So he takes a stress, does a roll, and a focus. Okay.
So we can officially just say that Andrew's a monster, right? Like he's like a bad person.
Did you just one
see.
hard?
Correct decision. Yep,
Like,
that was
Yeah.
the right
He
thing to
made the
do.
correct decision.
God, what a monster.
And he already has the
That
rear
asshole.
arc.
He has a family.
Yep. Focus.
Yep.
And then come on, 3
3
forward.
forward.
3 forward. Focus lock. Use that HLC.
No, like disrespect, fly over the bomb. Like who cares?
Let me use your template so I can hit that bomb.
There it is.
Does he
No.
have?
He has bullseye for sure.
I
I
don't know
believe
for
you.
sure is in there.
I
I
think
don't
he,
believe you.
I
For
think he
sure.
does.
I think it's a focus boost here.
No.
He for sure
there
has
it is.
bullseye.
Focus lock. Yes.
Oh, okay.
All right, he's put it down, but that is. I will fight you. There's no way that's HLC.
It's not.
It might not be. You might
But
be
it's
right.
also a better position than rolling, so he's fine where he is.
Yeah.
Oh!
He
Oh!
doesn't have it.
Oh!
He doesn't have it. It's clearly
There's
tilted.
no way he doesn't
Like,
have
it's
it.
not even close.
That's not even. Look at that.
It's like 4 millimeters.
Look, he's got it.
That's
Oh, that's so tilted.
He's.
No, sir.
Look, he's gonna do like
What
a
was
wanted
that?
thing.
He's just tilting it.
He's
Oh,
gonna
he
fire
doesn't
it.
have it.
All
Dang
right,
it.
sure. All right, and but he rolls natties anyway. It's fine. You just need.
No, he rolled all paint, not natties.
It's true.
But also so did the bomber dude.
So crit.
Yeah, but the bomber
Take
doesn't have any
that target
tokens.
lock. Get that target locked.
Oh, put it on the table.
Show
Sure, what it
me.
was.
A
Do they-
direct hit.
Are they missing the
Mr.
back?
Cox, you're allowed to use your action now.
Oh,
it's,
fuel leak.
Fuel leak. Thank you.
So come on, Bastion's ability.
Oh, he forgot.
No.
The entire reason you took Bastion and not Lulo, right here.
Okay.
I guess he should have just used Lulo then. You know.
Apparently.
And Lulo could shoot behind him too.
It's true.
Lulo could do like a boost rotate. Take a dank range, like a range 2 3-die shot into Zertik.
Here we go. Range 3 shot into Tally.
Oh God.
2 hits.
Can we tag this?
Really
got
NSF-
it.
nice.
Can we just tag this NSFW now?
Mature audiences only.
Oh, I didn't see who won the one on Gold Squadron.
Oh God. It was the 200-0 for the Fangs.
Oh my goodness.
I
Was
looked
it
over,
4
and
fangs?
Yeah, it was 4
Okay.
Fangs versus Poe, 2 X-Wings, and a pod. and-
No, time out. It was not Poe. It was 3 reds with optics, heroic,
Jesus.
and
Okay, well,
R3
regardless.
Excuse
it was a
me?
200-0.
yeah, and Finn. So
I looked over like
huh.
maybe 10, 15 minutes ago, and I was like, where'd all the X-Wings go? And the Fangs are still in their little block.
So
It appeared to be a most honorable joust.
just so you don't risk it, can he do a 1 bank bomb to the left and
He sure
maybe hit
can.
Bastion's 4K? If
Yeah.
Bastion were to 4K, so like you can't
Or
risk
if he
that with
town
Bastion.
rolls, yeah.
He's got 1 left on that one, so.
I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, so you have to like 3 hard Bastion away, I assume.
Look, you've got 9 minutes left, and
Or too
there's
hard.
there's no
Yeah.
way to get back into the game. Like realistically, you might as well drop the bomb and go for the play, right?
Yep,
and then
Yeah.
Poe's gonna 1 bank, right?
I think he 2 banks actually.
Yeah, 1 or a 2. That's either way. I mean, he has the HLC, so
Yeah,
I'm not really worried about distance. The only thing I'd be worried about is them getting him with a mine. So that's why I'd be kind of.
Now, if Poe 1 banks here, and then he might have HLC onto Zertik, like that's
Mhm.
I think that's basically the game, right? Because Zertik doesn't have a good place to be, right?
No, he
like,
doesn't.
the positioning is he can't threaten anything.
nope.
No, Tally for sure. 1 hard boost.
Maintain
rotate?
pursuit. Yeah.
No, just one hard, because you don't just keep. She's just gonna run.
Well, and remember, Finn
Yeah.
can just coordinate if he needs to, if Tally wants another action. All right. Yep. Here's the bomb.
Gosh.
Doesn't have enough tokens.
So when there's no top 4 for a team, does that mean they distribute the extra dial covers to the other ones? I mean, so
So-
there's only 3 assists. So will they like the other top 4 dial covers go to the?
I don't know.
Distributed?
They
I
might
think
just
Wade
hang on
keeps
to
them.
him, and then Wade gives them to us at one of his raffles at FFG. So I will probably be the beneficiary of that.
Fuck you.
Ooh, look at that. Cleared it.
So
Clear the
in this
gas.
situation, if you didn't have any more Proxmine tokens, couldn't you just be like, look, you're not going to hit the one by Poe. I'm just going to take that one off the board and put it over here. And we'll...
No, Kevin, the rules. The sacred texts.
I, for one, am just excited for Cluster Mines to be
This
back.
is a premier level event. This is serious.
Oh, switching the lock over to. Well, Tally is 1 away from half.
She
She
is one away
is.
from half.
Yeah.
I'm telling
right
you, man.
on that.
Poe with
cloud.
that 2 bank.
Look at that. He dodged the mine too.
Finn
I'm
will get...
surprised he did not drop the bomb. there.
Bomb.
Well,
Yep.
he talked
Well, he didn't
about
have a-
it.
He didn't have another bomb.
Yeah.
He was out of bombs.
Like he put the
Oh.
1 bank token out there, and they talked about it. You could tell, but I think he just
Yeah.
decided, oh, I don't have any more.
And like to Andrew's defense, if all of us were in his position, we'd say the same thing, right?
Yes.
We'd be like, no, and that's if you don't have the token. Like, we'd all do the same exact thing.
Oh, that's what happened. He doesn't
Yeah.
have another token.
Yeah, he didn't bring enough bombs. He didn't bring enough bombs.
I mean, I don't know. I would have looked at him and been like, look, if you want to pick that bomb up by Poe, I would have let him put it on the table.
I would have done the same thing. But in the end, if you're gonna have that many, you really should bring,
You should.
mean,
You
yeah.
never know. It's true.
or at least 3. I mean,
Yeah. Because there's a strong potential you're going to have at least 2 on the board at one time.
agreed.
I mean, you have 4 charges. You bring 4. That's
So are,
simple as that, right?
are we seeing a coordinate? I see he has a
Or at least
stress.
find somebody. Like I'm sure you find somebody who has
Yeah, we
has
see the
vectors.
coordinate.
I'm surprised by the coordinate. I would have actually just double calced here. Tally doesn't need whatever he's doing. For her.
He's going to barrel roll and then 1 hard her in. Okay.
But even if Tally gets half, it's still not enough, right? Like
You're correct. It's not.
you're at 19. You're at 19 points at that point. So
Because Tally's like
Yeah.
39-ish points, I want to say.
37. Yeah.
It's still, just whatever points you can get.
He needs 50, 56. Or sorry, 51.
You'd think he'd actually just go all in on Poe here, right? Like, that would have been the win condition, right? Try to
He's
get
not
half on
gonna-
Poe.
But he can't get him. Like,
He
No,
can't
I
get
know.
him, yeah.
I was just saying, like, that's his only real win condition.
I think
Yeah, but-
I think that decision had to been made right after they lost Vader. right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I mean, we're going back to the very beginning. The turn after Vader went down, it was probably his best chance to just get basically free points by killing Finn with a APT or 2.
Yep.
And even the turn
oh,
before,
something happened to the camera there.
Yeah, somebody bumped it. The initial approach. I mean, taking an APT lock on Tally just seems like a fool's errand unless you have the block dialed in, because she's so maneuverable.
Well, the tough part, too, is he can't even really block either, right? Because he can
Well,
coordinate Tally out of it.
Yeah. So this stacking stuff that came back from the approach, because we discussed the approach early on,
Yes.
where that top right asteroid, basically ruined whatever game plan he had, because he has the potential with Sense Vader
Do you
to
just
set up blocks and
Do you-
get double APTs off, but the rock in the way basically messed everything up. 'cause
do you
he-
just
his
barrel roll
approach-
focus and take the HLC on Zyrtec here? And that way you're not closer to the bombs? Oh my god, he's going all in.
Yeah, and I think that's time that was called.
Oh,
for the-
okay.
right? Yeah.
Okay, I was going to say, oh no, you're going to get bombed.
Well, no, there are no bombs left.
Now, now there won't be, yep. So range 1 Poe.
And he has fuel leak, so it could actually kill him here.
Yeah.
He has the lock already, so it looks like 3 plus 4.
4.
Seems
But no
good.
No
crits.
crits though.
That
I see a
Good.
blank and something.
So 1 of 8, I think.
So lives with
No-
1.
No
Sad.
crits.
No, it was at 2.
He's got 2 left.
Oh, 6. Right.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's half.
So Zyrtec no shot. So the
And Tally
Tally.
isn't able to kill one of them, looks like.
Yeah. Whoever
I
she
mean,
shoots
Andrew's
at
in
won't.
the dominant position series, so Andrew doesn't.
Yeah. Andrew just wants whatever points he can pick up.
Yep.
Like, if you can take...
Like you would need to kill Finn and get half on Tally. You need to do 1 to Tally and you need to wipe Finn
Mm-hmm.
to win here. It's
Is that
exceedingly unlikely.
Can he even do it?
He can,
Finn-
but it's exceedingly unlikely.
Well, he also just gave up half
Wait,
on
did-
that bomber, right?
Wait, hang on.
Oh
did
no!
Ti-
Oh, sorry. He just gave up half on the bomber. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So wait, has time been called or no?
Yes.
Time is. I
This is
heard
the
time
last-
called on the table audio.
And
if
a timer
he
ran
kills
out.
Tally and Finn, he will still lose.
He cannot physically kill Finn, I don't think.
Yeah.
Statistically, I don't think he can. I think it's like a 0.01% chance with the because he has an evade token essentially.
So you're saying there's a chance.
I guess there is technically
Oh, I
a very tiny one.
Sorry, he would win by 2 points if he wiped Tally and Finn from basically full. Sorry. But I mean, it's so unlikely at this
Well,
point.
Finn has a shield, right?
Yeah, Finn's full, so he
Finn
can't.
can't die.
Finn could technically die if he
You
rolled.
could pull into like a bunch of like direct hit. Well,
But he's only rolling 2 dice primary. Like he can only
Yeah,
do
you're
a
right.
shield plus a direct max.
right.
And then same thing with Tally. Like he would have to shoot at one of the ships with both just to kill it.
Yep. Yes, correct.
It looks like they're trying to do the math at the table as well.
Yep.
Zach Matthews one. I'm assuming that's why he was yelling so loud.
Is he playing X-Wing?
Yeah.
Oh,
He is.
okay.
So I didn't go into the whatever it's called, the Weibo game that you guys play. The
L5R, sir.
By the way, we haven't played L5R. Oh, I haven't played L5R in so long, and Jeremy barely plays too. So.
Fair.
Yeah.
So Chuck went to Gencon to play. I haven't heard back. I haven't heard from
Oh
him.
man, I miss Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck
Yeah.
is there.
Oh, I love Chuck.
He's picking me up a Clone Wars.
I like
Starter
Chuck
set.
more than I liked him.
That's okay.
Wow.
All right, painful, but sure.
Tally rolls hit focus and chooses not to spend. Right? Don't do it.
Debates the spend.
Don't do it, Cox.
Well,
There's no reason.
And to be fair, the players may not be as aware of the points
Oh,
as we
sure.
are.
Yep.
So just
So-
so you know,
And he's like, I need to like do
Yeah.
math.
So yeah, on the table audio, like they are not aware of how
yeah.
far apart they are in points.
Tim, just so you know, Zach went 4-2 yesterday and was 25th in Swiss.
Oh, I thought he got first place.
No, he did not.
Okay, I saw a picture of
He was
him.
first after like round 3.
This-
Okay.
This is one of the things that.
In true unicorn fashion, he went 3-0 really early and won a bunch of games like turn 2.
So he spends.
and then
Okay.
he hit real decks and lost.
4 dice. Why did he roll 4 dice?
I don't know. 4 seems like. Oh, he was shooting at Zyrtec to try and get half on him.
Oh, okay. I just assumed he was shooting at the bomber.
Yeah,
Nah.
he was not aware of how much he was winning.
Sure. That is one of the things that I struggle with a lot with second edition is trying to like keep track like what is the score right now as time is running out.
I think you need an app like not even an app, but like a piece of paper like IA where you can just check every round and say, okay,
Yeah,
here's the score.
It would be nice. And then you could just report to the TO with the app. That'd be handy.
Yeah.
Huh. If only.
I think he's going to take half
Oh,
on
he's got
Tally.
half on Tal.
Yep. That's game.
GG.
All right, so Cox wins round 1.
Yep.
And we
Look
will...
at that lovely app. Launchpad X is my favorite.
We will wait until I find out when the next round even starts.
According to Gold Squadron, it is at 12:05 p.m. Eastern.
So in 6 minutes?
I don't know.
They won't be ready in 6 minutes because these guys haven't even turned in their.
So I'd say say we'll come back at 12:10.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
But yeah, no, this game was. I mean, I hate to say it, but this game was over pretty quickly after the Vader got
Demolished, yeah.
pounced in the first initial combat.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, in the end, he put Vader in a really bad spot with a
Yeah.
maneuver that he didn't have on his dial. So that's
So
not a.
I know we make fun of jousting a lot, right? Like I know we're very aware about like, oh, just joust, take your aces and joust with them. I think in that situation, jousting is a lot better than putting Vader, facing away from everyone, without actions and without a way to get back into the fight, right? Like if that's your situation you're gonna be in, just go ahead and joust.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree. Like his Cox's list is very good at jousting as well. So
Yeah,
I think
the difference is that Cox's list has the maneuverability with Poe double repositioning, Tally double repositioning,
mhm.
Finn coordinating whatever he wants. So I think the best bet that we had on the other end was having a decent approach, like basically jumping from outside range 3 to range 1, getting like key blocks in with the bombers setting up APTs. But basically, what it was is that it's way harder for this Imperialist to win than it is for the Resistance list to win.
It definitely is, and I mean, I think that I like the bombers. I think that you need to go with the barrage though on them.
Yeah,
I mean,
barrage just has it's a much lower burden of execution. Like it's way easier to get barrages off than
it is.
stuff.
Well, we also
like
saw an opportunity for Michael to use the APTs, and like it looked like he was kind of passing on it because he was waiting for the better timing to use it instead of just dusting Finn with it. But I mean, that's 36 points you can get right there, right?
Yeah.
Like that changes the rest of the game because he still had about 30 minutes left. That changes the rest of the game. If you just use your APT and you can dust somebody, like okay, like
Yeah.
like now we have a ball game, right?
I think if you I think you might have tunnel visioned a bit on getting Bastion off or getting Tally off. You could have Finn was a much easier target to pick up.
I agree. I mean, if you have a one-shot weapon like that, you just got to use it when you can.
Yeah, and it sucks, and it does feel bad to not get like the maximum use out of it. But
right, like you want to get
better
that on Poe, but it's not going to happen.
Better to fire a single mod APT than not fire one at all.
Right.
I think this list would be a lot cooler if instead of Zertic, it had like 2 academies or something to get in the way and like block for the APTs.
Sure, especially with sense, especially having sense.
Yeah.
Does that have enough though to be like a droid swarm then?
Pretty pie in the sky.
But yeah, and it looks like so we have our timer set up for about 14, 15 minutes now. These guys are obviously just turning in their match slip, so they'll get those pairings up, and then we'll get back, right?
Yep. So we can just go take a break, and we'll be back in 12, 13 minutes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be right back.
We are live.
Hey man, what's going on?
All right, welcome back to the Hyperlooms X-Wing stream. This is Gencon National Championship Round 2 of Flight number 2. So we're working on getting names for you guys, but on the left here we have Empire List, Darth Vader, Soonterfell, and Echo. And on the right we have a Republic Sinker mini swarm with Sinker, 2 Squad 7 veterans, and Rick Ole.
And dedicated on those two generics as well.
Right. Do you want to tell the crowd what Dedicated does in case they don't know?
Dedicated lets ships at range 1 to 2, or is it 0 to 2? It might be 0 to 2. Re-roll dice on defense, but if you do that, elect to do that, then the ship with Dedicated does take a strain token.
And do we know which one of these arcs is our Sinker?
We do not.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to figure that out.
If I had to guess, it's probably the middle one.
I would hope, as that's the only one that's gonna be able to get the double arcs on stuff. So, and then we have Rick Ollie. We all thought Rick was gonna be really good when he came out and when he was announced. We thought he would be okay. I have not actually been impressed.
What?
He's
No.
he's very much a you get what you pay for type.
Yeah, I feel like he's
40
extremely
points.
efficient for what he does.
See, I don't agree. I mean, so let me take that back. I agree that he's efficient. I just think that he would be great in Empire.
I don't think he's the world beater he was perceived to be.
Right.
I think he's like a fine 40 point. He's a 40-point ship.
He's 42-point ship.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
you
he's-
can't expect much more than that.
Like I would consider him like he'd be like a Scorch equivalent, like a nice named FO tie. Like he's not Sinterfell. He's not Vader. He's just he's a good piece.
I think that's fair. I think people were saying he could supplant Jedi, etc. I think he's like,
Yeah,
if you have the
that's-
points, you
That's
toss
like
him in.
super
That's fine.
wrong though.
Yeah.
I agree. That's more what I was saying. I'm not saying he's not good. I'm saying he's not top tier.
Yeah, I think probably overrated. Like a little.
Shut
probably,
up,
maybe a little,
Tom.
A little overrated.
See, the part you're not new. You're new to this, as Tim, is like you have to ignore Twitch chat.
Oh, but
We don't even look at Twitch chat.
You can't. Yeah.
On the Empire side, we have a pretty standard loadout, right? FCS Afterburners on the Vader, Lone Wolf on Doo, and then Echo Juke Afterburners. So all stuff we've seen before. This Republic list is a little bit different though. Daredevil R2's not different, but the Daredevil is.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that does. What
Yeah.
that does for him.
It is interesting though to see Echo instead of Whisper. That's different. Yeah, hopefully we have Sinker labeled correctly. I'm just assuming that Sinker is the one in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, we could probably start the timer.
Thank you.
We're probably 5 minutes in, if I had to guess?
No, we're only a couple minutes in.
Okay.
We could probably get somebody to give us the official time if we
Yeah.
wanted to.
And
One
we'll
second.
hear it on the table audio when that round ends, so we'll stop it then.
Yep.
Alright, so we have Echo flanking here. We've got Sinker Swarm probably coming up the board edge around the rocks, right?
He's pretty reasonable.
Yes.
Yeah. Vader and Soonter are probably going to hang back for one more turn, if not start turning in now, I would imagine.
The question will become how fast do those arcs go?
Yeah, that's true.
And they also might just go super fast straight and then take their turn in the next turn.
Yeah.
Do we see Black hard turn 2 in and take the flank? Let Rick run on the inside fast and let the other two come on the outside, and then Black kind of comes in and takes the flank?
I don't know if he can, because he doesn't have great... That's not a great alley in between the... That's not a great alley between those rocks there. Would you expect that our Black arc here to take the ones between the gas cloud and the debris there?
I was thinking maybe a 2 hard, and then he could either barrel back and then start to bank in if he decides to go slow. Otherwise, he could just blaze it fast and go on the outside, maybe clip the gas cloud on the way. But I'm just thinking of different ways he could go, because it's going to be really hard to coordinate himself with 3 medium-sized bases like that clumped up together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think something interesting is this Echo positioning, right? Because you're gonna get eaten up by Echo, and it's so the
Yes.
arc chooses to start going slowly here. But you're gonna get eaten up by that Echo. Either Rick is, or if you have a flanker there. I think that's the idea that the Empire player is kind of taking.
Interesting on Gold Squadron as well. There's a Seek Swarm.
Oh my.
Uh-huh.
Those exist.
Apparently with Drea. And Soontir Vader Palp.
So Arc's just taking it slowly on our side.
I'm partially surprised that he's going slow.
I am too, because you're. So I mean, I think our Empire player is probably gonna turn in at this point and go through the rocks, right? It's gonna be really hard for them to follow that. It's gonna be hard for them to get back around too.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gone straight one more turn and then turned in and get into this big wide open area and try and have
Right.
my engagement there.
Would you have? You would have gone fast, right?
Yeah, I would have gone like 3 or 4. Or they have a 3 forward, no 4 forward. So I would have gone 3 forward.
Well, they have a 4, but it's red. But yeah, I would have definitely
Yeah,
gone a
yeah.
3. Yep, I agree.
Well, and again, it's just the positioning here, right? So like the black arc here now has. Well, he's gonna barrel roll, so he has a better turn, but
But it stresses him.
it's
So
still
Yeah.
stressed. Yeah. So I
You-
mean, it's almost like, okay, if you bank into these rocks here, I think that's a losing position if you're the Sinker
Yes.
Swarm, right? Depending on
Yep.
what the Empire player does, right? Like if the Empire player just goes 5 straight, just gasses here, I think we're okay, right?
Yep.
But if the Empire player slows for one more turn and kind of like we would expect, that may be something different. So Whisper did not decloak, or sorry,
Sinker.
Echo.
Hey, Sinker is the one in the back right now.
Okay, so Sinker is black.
Sinker is the black one, yeah. Judging by the text on the bases.
Do you want to
Okay,
switch them,
so-
or do you want me to switch the?
No, let's just go ahead and switch on screen.
Okay, I'll switch them on screen.
So Echo is going around, and then Ole is taking that middle position that you were
Oof,
talking
that's
about,
a-
Kevin.
that's
Yep,
quite
and
the
that makes
lane.
sense. Although I'm afraid he's gonna clip that rock.
Ooh.
Oh, if he goes straight, right?
Yeah, but he wants to 5 forward all the time.
I mean, sure.
Yes, sure.
I mean, I don't know if he's hunting Echo. Echo doesn't have a lot of really good 3 maneuvers that they do a lot. A lot of the time,
That's true.
from Phantom players that I see, they do a lot of 1s and 2s.
So
Well,
so
so
he's-
if he turns into Hunt Echo, Echo decloaks to the right and then does a 1 bank 1 hard, right? Like, and then that's a winning position for Echo, right? So it's, I don't know.
It'd be really cool if the Daredevil fit right here.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
I
actually,
keep forgetting his Daredevil.
I've never seen Daredevil used before ever.
I
You
used it on
played with
Neon
1.0.
Numb.
You played it.
So it was really sweet. It's actually really good on Neon Numb.
Sure, I
that
could
was a
see
lot
that.
of fun.
I could see that.
So yep, Vader turns in.
Yep, barrel roll back, pull them into those rocks.
Pretty standard Empire ace play, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna pull up my fun little telestrator real quick, and
You're a telestrator.
I do have a telestrator.
That's not what I said.
It's okay, I heard you, Tim, and that's what
Thank you.
matters.
There we go.
And then 1 hard. Yep, nice little slow roll.
Yeah,
Let them
that's
come
what
to
I was
you.
thinking.
Yeah.
So I think we're gonna see most of this fight take place. I should make sure my MS Paint's working.
Barrel roll back left with Soontir here.
I'd imagine so.
Just gives you the 5 straight if you want it.
Yeah, and kind of when we say things like typical Empire play, it's just that the Empire player wants to have more choices, right? So if we look at the
There we
board
go.
right now, the Empire player can pick and choose where it wants to engage, when it wants to engage, and where it wants to engage. Right?
Yep.
When we look at the Republic list right now, we know that
Oh.
Sinker wants to stay together with all of the other arcs, but it looks like the engagement. If the Swarm goes straight, it's not going to be able to catch the Empire player, so it almost is forced to turn into these
Mhm.
rocks, and it's really hard with those medium bases. And it's really hard to maintain any sort of formation or to stay in Sinker's arcs or anything like that.
So my question is, why did the Arcs bring a rock with them? Because they had to have, because there's 4 rocks on the board.
That's a great question.
Yeah, because we're gonna. So I think what we're gonna see is we're gonna see the pull into these 2 rocks from the Empire player, and he wants the engagement to happen so the alley has to be where you're fighting either here or they have to sharp turn in here, so that the Empire can position Vader behind where Echo currently is and be mostly safe, and then has the option to turn out on Soontir or to just bring Soontir where Vader is along the board edge. I think that's the gist of what the agenda is, at least for the Empire player, like you were just talking about now.
I mean, in the end, I think that he's just gonna. If it were me, I'd be just avoiding those arcs and just kill Rick, because Rick is. If I'm looking at my opponent who has brought Rick, Rick is gonna want to go fast while those things slow roll.
Yes.
Rick is gonna get left out to dry, so I'm going to attempt to catch Rick and then just dodge the arcs until I can get really good shots on sinker.
A technique that I've started to adapt with when I play Rick, but I'm not seeing it in this game, is actually really going slow with Rick for the first couple turns, like 1 forward, 1 bank, barrel roll back.
So he's back further and then he
Yeah.
can come in. Yeah,
Yep.
I think that would be wise. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's all about timing the engage, right? So
It
it's,
is.
it's not about always going fast. Even if his ability is going fast, it's okay. I want to go fast at the right time. Because like you just want to go 5 straight at the one time you need to go 5 straight, right?
Yep. Or, and it's the biggest part too is making sure you arrive with all guns on target at the correct time, like you talked about,
Right.
because Rick is so small, and then he has boost and repositions, which he'll probably end up using, and he's going to really outpace the arcs and kind of catch himself into a position where he's vulnerable, and the arcs haven't really arrived.
I mean, our tone is talking a lot about how the Empire player looks to be advantageous here, but at the end of the day, the Republic list has a lot of health.
It
gonna
does.
The onus is going to be on the Empire player to do the damage, to get the half points, and just try to score those points. But like if Soontir has a bad roll, or maybe gets stuck in an awkward position, that's a lot of points that our Republic player can take right away. And we did find out from chat that Paul Adler is the Empire player on the left.
Interesting with the slow 1 forward still. Okay, so he's just going to barrel roll around the rock. I still think he's going to end up having to deal with that rock in 1 to 2 turns when it's going to matter.
He's also really cutting his dial in half by requiring that he does blues.
He's going to have to deal with it because Echo and presumably Vader are going to see this and
flank.
Turn on the gas, right?
Yep, they're flank from the
Turn
side.
straight on the gas and go, okay, you want to go straight roll into this little corner? I'll take it, right? And Soontir here could actually one hard to the right and maybe barrel roll and then just kind of bait around again, right? Like come fight me over here. I promise you I'll be there, right? Like.
Yep. Or I mean, he could even just 2 forward barrel roll left and just continue to say, "Come on, come to this corner."
Right.
And then Vader could just like blaze 3 bank, barrel roll, 5 forward, whatever he needs to do. But yeah, we're gonna see. So it's 2 turns before the arcs are really fully ready to engage now, because next turn is clearing stress and straightening arcs, and then they'll have dial options after that.
Yeah.
So if
and that's assuming they want to stay together, but yeah.
I gotta move the dots. I forgot about the dots.
When we did GSP, that was the hardest part, is maintaining the numberings on, like, when we had a 6-ship game.
Yep.
That was the hardest. A 6 generic ship game. The heroic tale of Chad 6.
Chad 6.
Chad 6, our friend.
Never forget.
I do recall that. Oh my goodness, what? GSP has animations for the crits? That's crazy.
So do we see a 3 hard right from Rick?
Production value strong.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Or does Rick stay with everyone?
I have a bad feeling he's about to 3 hard right.
I think so.
Well, Whisper gave up that easy engage.
So it's Echo or Whisper?
It's Echo.
It's Echo. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I keep saying Echo, Whisper,
Okay.
but it's Echo.
I mean, I think I want it to be Whisper, so.
And it's purely a points decision.
Echo's so cool.
Yeah.
It is. It is very
yeah,
cool.
because he basically did a 2-bank decloak, which is another maneuver, and then did another one. I mean, that's pretty awesome. And then our boy Rick.
And it looks like a 3-bank in. Okay,
Okay.
so Rick is saying no thanks.
Okay. This is the right decision for the Republic player, I think.
It is.
Yeah, it definitely is.
If the Republic player turns into the rock right here, I think this game is open and shut, right?
So
Like,
do you just bank with Rick here and just say, I don't believe you with Soontir? So that he's not in the arc's way?
yes, absolutely.
Yeah, get in around that rock and get out of your friend's way. Yeah.
Because I don't think Soontir is gonna be around in this corner, and if he is, it won't be threatening, right?
Right.
God, all 3 arcs being stressed is just gas for Echo.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
because he can now decloak, bank right, and then do like
Four
a 2 or
forward.
3
Three.
forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just have that alley wide open.
Yep. Oh, good. He's boosting. But he's boosting straight? No.
Oh no, it's banking. Yeah.
Wait, he's going that way?
Why wouldn't you do the one hard then?
I'm just surprised he went that way in general.
Well,
No,
it's
I see what he's doing. He's gonna try and come back around on Echo to cover their flank there. But what I was thinking, I was like, you could do the one hard and do that, because if he does the one hard, then he can bank in pretty well with like a 3 bank, and then come in on Echo. But he did the bank there. I was not 100% with.
Yeah, I was talking about. I thought he was going to bank the other way to kind of get out of the arc's way, and then he can always turn the next turn and make Soontir start to be like, nah, I'm good. Because right now Soontir has no consequences and he gets a free shot. Whereas if he banked the other way, he still has to worry about a 3 dice evade ship who's going to shoot back. Whereas now Soontir can just be like, well, I think
Soontir
attack
should
a shield.
Focus barrel roll back. I mean,
Yeah, I think so. Focus barrel roll. Yep. Just make sure you have a at range 3 shot. Might as well take it.
I mean, is his 5 straight? They're blue, right?
It is not. No, it's only the 4. The A-wings are
then
the
maybe
ones that
not.
have the 5.
Well, I'm thinking because if you barrel roll to the left, you could do it 2 hard.
Yep.
And then just duck into the rocks. So it looks
Right.
like where Vader is going to want to duck into these rocks right behind these gas clouds as well.
Yep. And all the arcs are going to go slow because they're all stressed. And
have to,
Rick is
yeah.
in the way,
Yeah.
which is another reason
so
why.
if we think about next turn a little bit, Vader's going to 3 hard around, maybe
Mhm.
taking afterburners there, depending on the positioning, to try to collapse depending where Echo is. Like Soontir here could barrel roll, right?
I don't know why he doesn't. I think that would get him bullseye.
I guess. So what's he think? Is he thinking about like the next turns? Like, should I stress Soontir? Is that where he's at right now?
I mean, why even? But you don't even need to. Just regular barrel roll. I mean, you don't need tokens for anything. You don't
Yeah.
have any shots coming in.
Right.
If you get a focus, cool. If not, whatever.
Yep. I just worry because I'm afraid that all this time he's taking right now to make a decision is gonna potentially hurt him because he has
Yeah,
so
'cause-
much health to chew through.
Well, that's always the risk with triple aces is that
Yeah.
you just run out of time to get enough points.
That's a really
one is-
good. That's a really good point, Kevin, and I think it's an unfortunate part of like the way the game is played right now. But yeah, if nothing happens and he takes 2 damage on Soontir and he takes his time here at the end.
Oh, look at
could
that
be-
sexy beast on the Gold Squadron podcast. Ben's
Oh,
leaving.
Ben!
Is- so he's focused.
He's gonna
Boost?
He's thinking about a boost.
I'm surprised he doesn't barrel roll.
Don't do that.
I mean those arcs have an easy commitment then, right?
Yep.
Right, just 1 forward or 1 bank, easy. But that
Yep,
Rick
okay.
Ollie, there it goes.
All right.
Do you get bullseye off this?
He
No
doesn't
way.
need it now,
He focused anyway, so.
and he has Lone Wolf, so he
Whenever
like.
anybody tags at everyone, I just tell them they only get 1 response.
So is a 3 bank for the interceptors blue?
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
He's probably gonna
Soontir's-
2 hard next
So
turn.
it's all the 2s.
So reroll on the gas cloud. Is that one on the top of blank? I can't tell.
No.
No, it's
No,
paint.
it's paint.
So that was a cocked into a lone wolf,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then focus for 3. I
3.
think.
So Rick probably loses a shield here.
Yep.
How fast did Rick didn't go fast?
He
enough,
went
did
speed 3. I see some symbols.
I do.
He must have dodged it fully.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he needed the evade, yeah.
Because he was
Sure.
throwing 4 dice. Yeah.
Rock casual in the
Put those
corner.
rocks wherever you want. That's cool.
Yeah. Just do whatever, man.
Okay, so we're gonna see a bunch of 1 forwards from those arcs, aren't we?
Yes.
Or 1 banks.
The
Oh,
arcs,
no. 2 banks only for them, right? For that are blue.
I'd have to look that up. But if Black does a 2 bank right, that puts him in a terrible spot unless he's committed to barrel rolling.
No, I'm saying if they do not have the 1 bank blue, then yeah, no banks, definitely 1 straight. But if they have a 1 bank blue, I can see.
I'm pretty sure the 1 bank is blue.
I
There's
will.
no way to
I
know.
will look it up real quick.
Because Soontir is either gonna do a, it's gonna have to.
The 1
It's
and
either
2
the
banks.
hard or the 2 bank there, and I don't like the 1 bank means that he's just gonna get lit up.
So
As I
the
said, there's no way to know.
The 1 and 2 forward and 1 and 2 banks are blue. Those are the only blues the arc has.
So I'm gonna, if I were the arc player, I'm one banking here.
Yeah, the
Like-
nice thing is that Sunter can do, like, Sunter's kind of doing a bit of a bamboozle, because if those arcs bank, they're basically banking facing a pile of rocks. And
So
Sunter can
yeah,
just-
like if they bank and commit into the Sunter, like, and if they can kill Sunter, it's a pretty good trade. But like this is,
Yeah.
that's prime time for Echo and Vader to light them up.
Does
Well, like,
Rick
Sunter can just do a 2 hard left, and then, like, boost roll, like, out of range completely. Or,
Does-
like, get behind that gas cloud.
does
Well,
Rick
that's if he
talon
doesn't
roll?
want to engage.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the bamboozle. That's the bamboozle play.
Does Rick talon roll right here and get behind Soontir?
Maybe
I mean, define behind him.
Is the Talon roll 2 or 3?
3.
3.
I think you do
It's
it.
3. Yeah,
Yeah.
Talon Roll 3's that's the only turnaround they have.
It sets up
He's-
their
he's not in
blues.
danger.
Yeah, it sets up
Yeah,
their
he
blues
could-
for the next turn really good too.
Yeah, he could also just do a 3 hard boost.
He could. Oh, that's right, because he has Daredevil.
Oh god, ooh, I forgot Daredevil.
Oh, that 4 forward from Echo's looking real good though.
So
It's
Echo's coming.
unfortunate that they're stressed because they can't hard turn. right? Like,
Yes.
They can't call the, they can't call the
That's-
bluff.
I mean, they can. They just don't want to.
There
He's
it
gonna-
is.
He's gonna.
Oh, and he goes. Oh, he's got a roll here, right?
Well, actually, he might be able
no.
to squeeze
Too
a
hard to
2
Echo.
hard
I think
next
that 2
turn,
hard fits, yeah.
Yeah, 2 hard fits.
but he's gonna take an yeah, he's gonna take a shot
Yeah, he
from the
just
side
focus.
with
Yeah,
no
Sunter's
response.
There. Sunter,
Problem
I mean,
is
Sunter's
now
gonna be happy
Sinker
about
doesn't-
this.
He's not able to get sinker rerolls here, I don't think.
Unless Sinker goes a 1 forward.
No.
Wait, which
He's
one's
not.
Sinker?
Sinker
Sinker's
could have.
in the middle, the one moving right now.
Oh,
Sinker could have
So-
done like a 2 forward.
yeah.
And
he
just
could've. But
given
he
him
wanted to
reroll.
bank the other one, I guess.
2 bank here.
Oh, sure.
Sinker being in the middle of a swarm seems like
Oh,
not
one
great
back.
for Sinker. He wants to kind of be off to
Oh,
one
yeah,
side.
yeah, because Rick would have been in the way for the 2, for sure. Okay.
That boy gets a reroll.
He sure does.
And if Rick does a talon roll, he could position it. I mean, he won't have a shot, but he would be able to position it to get a reroll. Maybe.
4 straight.
I hear Wade.
Quad A.
Wade!
Yep,
3 straight.
3.
Oh, I wanted to see
He
that.
still gets a
four.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to see.
Well,
the
he's
four.
probably thinking about the decloak afterwards, right?
Well,
Yep.
look, God, the 4-4 gives you a decloak, like, over that debris. I love Echo.
So free shot from the side, and then what is
Mhm.
Rick doing? Talon roll, hard
Did he do that?
hard
Mm.
turn.
Uh,
or-
Oh,
that's
maybe.
a 3. That's a 3. Do it.
Just
It's
so
good.
good. just-
Eh.
Oh.
And then
Daredevil, Daredevil,
he's
Daredevil.
gonna he's
There
gonna
it is.
Daredevil. Yep.
He's got a Daredevil. You didn't bring this upgrade not to do it.
Take
That's
my
right.
evade token, Daredevil. Do it,
Yep.
you coward.
Here it comes. There it is.
God, we're morons.
We're so excited about
Daredevil. Worth it, right?
Absolute
you
worth.
got your entire points value from Daredevil right there.
Value. Look, it made us happy, so which means it's worth it.
Afterburners, maybe?
He's not
I
gonna
think
close,
you
though.
leave the options in to turn in, right? Because there's no way black is gonna go forward next
Well, like,
turn.
next turn you're just gonna do a 2 hard anyway.
Yep. You could maybe
yeah,
even
right.
3 hard next turn and then have options for burners.
I actually think you barrel roll here, barrel roll back, and then you just
Yeah.
have that easy because they can't go straight, so you're gonna get a broadside into them.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
if you barrel roll back, then you can do a 3 hard, and then you can do a 3 bank or a 3 hard afterburn.
Yep. And it all depends on where he wants Soontir to go here, right? Imagine if Soontir does a 2 hard right.
Yep, there's the
There, a
bamboozle.
left. Yeah.
Got him.
Yeah.
So then you just focus and barrel roll, right?
No, you roll
Okay.
boost, right?
You
Yeah, you
probably-
could roll
you
boost.
can
okay,
roll
sure.
boost.
Yeah, because
That's
you have
probably
auto. You'll get the
Whoa,
dice
go
Not for Rick,
forwards.
you won't.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah. What are you doing?
Time out.
Oh, he's just gonna get out of range.
Okay, yeah, that's actually worth it too.
Also, that's the best auto thrusters.
Yep. So there should be no shots. But now Rick is in a good position to clear stress and threaten.
Yeah, like Rick can just do like a 3 forward, 4 forward next turn, and like keep Sunter honest, but he'll actually have auto thrusters that turn, so it won't matter.
I actually think we see like
Unless-
a 3 bank from
Unless
Rick.
Sunter again bamboozles and does like a 2 hard left, then comes around.
So this is gonna be Echo onto Sinker, range 3.
Yep.
2.
No, this is onto the. Oh, he's on.
This
He's
is
on
Sinker.
sinker.
Yeah, he said
Okay,
Sinker on the audio.
gotcha.
There's at least one blank.
And he can't juke this reroll.
Oh,
so
he's using dedicated.
Dedicated.
Blank into a
Hey,
blank.
Satan.
So he lost one
Takes
shield.
one.
Mm-hmm. All right, so 2 hards here from all the arcs.
Yes.
God, those thick arcs of dedicated are
And
hilarious.
Sinker
to
has
do.
hull upgrade, by the way.
Yeah, he does.
Sure, why not?
So dedicated gives a strain to another ship, right?
The
Yeah,
ship that's
you
using it.
You give yourself a strain to give your friend a re.
Yep.
So yeah, so Sinker is. We got the Sinker call right. I'm glad.
So we see a 3 hard from Vader, a 2 hard from Soontir. Which way is Echo decloaking?
I actually
probably-
decloak left.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
decloak left and then curving back and then do a 1 hard.
Agreed.
So you would candy cane this?
Well, it's kind of like a weird candy cane, right?
Yeah, it's a
Not,
weird.
it's not your standard candy. It's the off-brand one you got at the dollar store. Because
Well, hold on.
Friends and
It's a-
family you don't like.
the-
He
it's
has
a candy cane.
afterburners too, though.
You left it in the car
Yeah.
over during the day while you're at work, so it's kind of bendy.
Oh no, so this is like the February candy canes, right? Like this is
Yeah,
way
yeah.
after Christmas.
Yeah. This is the one there on markdown. I'm like, I don't want this candy
We took a look
cane.
at our timer. We're about to approach the 50-minute mark too, and I think
Nothing's
that as
happened?
the timer ticks down, it gets a little bit worse for Paul, right?
Yes, absolutely.
It's gonna get a
Is
lot
that-
worse for Paul.
All it's gonna take is one mistake on these aces or one bad roll, and then it's gonna be so hard for him to claw back points. Like the time is not on his side. If the game were going for 2 hours, he'd win typically, but because it's only 75 minutes, if he basically he has a very thin margin of error.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got to do 5 to these arcs to get half points, right?
Yeah.
You know, I know dedicated is somewhat of a meme, but this seems nice.
It seems pretty good.
It's not
So,
bad. I mean,
I'm gonna go ahead and like the arc's probably gonna do like a 2 hard right maybe, and just try and tunnel in on Echo, which might be doable. Like they aren't super threatened by Vader where they are. Soontir's super basically out of the fight, and like Rick can just kind of like 3 forward, 4 forward, like probably 3 forward,
Yeah.
and just threaten.
Does
If he has a 3
Soontir
forward-
bank here? Does Soontir just say, "Hey, I'm not gonna worry about it," and he just banks to try to cover a little bit more like vertical distance or horizontal distance?
I think the Soontir plays probably like 2 hard left, and try and get behind Rick because he might think Rick's gonna turn in or something or go straight. That's like the standard like, hee I'm an ace player, I'm smarter than you thing.
Jesus.
There is a
So
possible.
Echo does decloak over there to the left. Good job,
Yeah.
team. Good job, everybody.
1 hard in.
1 hard in.
Next question.
Oh, he's gonna go up. a little.
Ooh. If he goes up a little bit, then it might be the 3.
It could be a 3 bank
Saucy.
because don't forget he has afterburners. He has the ability to boost
That's
them.
true.
And
Oh, Jesus, I forgot about that.
I didn't. That's why I was. Yeah.
Touche,
Thank
salesman.
you. Here come the 2 hards. Yeah. I promise the Phantom will be there.
There's the 2 hard.
So this is what we talk about. We're talking about like dragging people rocks.
Just
Right.
got an update
Those-
from the
those-
floor. There's 47 minutes left on the timer.
Oh my
Thank you.
goodness.
Thank you.
So
we have
those-
our
those-
on-field reporter Dio Morales.
the
Oh,
nice
okay.
thing with the arcs
I
is
guess
they-
we could have just looked at his
Yeah.
stream.
Yeah. We just pirate the Gold Squadron stream actually.
We're pretty smart.
Oh, this is. I feel like this is a hard. He got baited a little bit.
Yeah, because Echo's
I don't
gonna do like
know if this is gonna work out for him.
Echo super isn't gonna be there. And
I
Vader's gonna
really
get a free
hope-
shot.
Yeah, I hope he does
Ah,
that
you
3
should've
bank.
barrel rolled there.
Give me the
So I
3
think
bank.
you're-
Barrel to cover the flank, right? Like who cares
Yeah.
about the reroll? You want to just cover
Probably.
the shot.
Like Echo's super out. Yeah.
3?
Yeah, 3 bank for sure. Because you
3
can
bank,
you can boost and then
Afterburners.
barrel if
And
you
now
need to.
afterburners.
Yep.
Yep, super good. And then take the
Which
focus.
is baited. Yeah, basically.
And now he has a ton of decloak room too. So it's,
Yeah. And then Vader's gonna do a 3 hard probably. So the
I
arcs will have nothing to do. And
Yep.
they'll just take free shots.
Yep.
And he'll play that free shot game as long as he can, and he doesn't have to commit. And now the arcs they can kinda like the gas cloud really isn't there, so they can K turn, they can turn left, they have rear arcs too.
Or they could just 3 hard left.
Yeah, they can.
Or 2
It's
hard left,
red,
I mean.
but yeah.
It's our bottom arc there, the red, that's gonna have a hard time. I think if he wants Vader or Soontir, that one's gonna one that I think is gonna have a harder time.
Yeah.
I mean, in the end, Adler's doing exactly what he needs to do, which is bait
Yeah.
and switch, bait and switch, bait
Well,
and switch.
but Adler Paul has to do damage, right? Like it's
Yeah.
the onus
The
is on
prob-
him to do damage.
Yeah. Like the problem is just that he can do this dancing game and that's fine, and like just do pick away and do damage here and there. The problem is that if he gets to a scenario where he makes one mistake and loses half points on something, it's going to be basically impossible for him to get enough points back in time.
Well,
Well,
and the other thing to think about here too, though, is so Echo's going to get a free shot against a 0 agility ship because he has a strain token.
Mm-hmm. It's not. Yeah, it'll be.
it's range
just
3, so
range
It's
3
range
with
3, yeah.
focus.
Right.
So that's not bad.
It's still better than 2
yeah.
dice focus.
Yeah,
but
So
yeah.
that
it's-
is one
it's-
charge of afterburners down on Echo.
But
Yep.
you're also noticing that he's like spreading the damage around. That arc hasn't been touched yet,
correct.
right.
so it's gonna be harder and harder to get those points.
So 3 forward.
So
Here
our
comes
friend
Rick.
Rick now 3 forwarding.
He'll probably just focus evade and hope someone's going to be in his arc. That's probably the
I-
play. And
Yeah,
I
'cause
think
he-
you do, because you have a 3 bank in on Vader next
Yep,
turn.
he has great
Yeah.
3 bank options next turn. Yep.
Again, I promise Vader's not going to be there. No one's going to be. That's the sad thing.
Or he could boost right here, and then he'll have a 4 straight boost, and then be able to get around that rock and chase Vader.
If this ace player and he's currently displayed like bun levels of risk avoidance, which is good.
Well, if he's from Washington State, that makes sense.
There you go. He was trained by the best.
Trained by the tallest. Easy.
So he
That's
is
right.
boosting.
Well, look, it's very easy to look up to Andrew Bunn.
That's why I usually what I do is I usually bring a chair over when he and
There it
Duncan
is.
are talking.
Oh, there it is. There's that.
Look at that. I am
Look
an
how
ace.
sneaky.
Look how smart I am. I'm an ace player.
And it's
Ooh,
just
why
the-
is he
the
barrel rolling
disrespect
back?
barrel roll.
Why is he rolling though?
Why is
Disre-
I
yeah?
don't
Because he-
understand.
No, he's rolling because he wants. Look at how wide. Look at by which I mean it too hard. And Vader
Okay.
slow rolls.
Okay, yeah.
I think he's in
Hmm.
range of Rick, but he can just roll out and probably be okay.
Yeah, I
Roll
think.
out.
If,
Probably
Target
roll.
lock?
Might get a shot on Rick.
yeah, he can
he
roll
probably get a
barrel.
shot.
Yep.
But
Roll
Rick will
lock.
be 3. Rick will be 4 dice with evade, so
Yeah, roll lock.
there
for
was
sure.
an attempt.
Ooh, Rick might still have.
Might
a
still be an
shot.
arc.
That'll be close.
Gonna spend the focus.
But it'll be an unmodified Rick shot against 3 dice with focus.
Yeah,
Or possibly
probably,
4.
Probably with lock and then.
probably with lock and focus.
Yeah, that's what I would do is lock here, because he has FCS, right?
Oh, he's gonna lock.
Just he's gonna keep plinking away at the arcs. That makes sense.
Well, it's a different arc this time too.
It is,
So
it's a
Sinker
different
took
seat.
1 damage. He's got a shot on red, and he's thinking about locking black. So I mean, it's again the spread.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he doesn't have a really good shot at getting damage in on Rick, as good as getting it in on the arc, so you might as well just plink in damage, trying to get stuff to half.
Well, it's not even that. It's like if he gets a lock on the Rick, he takes the shot and say he blanks out. That's okay, but he has the lock for next turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he can 1 bank in again, and so okay, like let's focus on Rick because he wins that exchange on a head-to-head.
Yes, he does. With no regen, especially. And Rick's
Rick
style
does
is.
Rick has R2.
Rick-
Oh, he
Rick
does.
has R2,
Oh, okay.
so he
never
does
mind.
have regen.
So is he still deciding the target lock?
Well, he looked like he measured for it.
He realizes that he's in.
He
realizes that
definitely
he's in
did
Rick's arc.
measure for it.
What's Ben doing?
Ben
God, what
has.
a mess.
That is a disaster. He hasn't killed a Seek yet, which is not good.
He is gonna lock Rick.
Interesting. Okay.
Spend the force.
So that tells you who Soontir is going to be chasing, probably then.
Oh, and he's gonna focus too. Yeah. So
Vader.
Vader range 2 into Olay.
So it'll be 3 on 3.
Unobstructed. Looks like it. Yeah.
God, the
Ben
random
is
auto
super
blaster
fucked.
seek.
Oh, excuse my language.
This is a family show.
Apparently.
Oh boy.
Oh,
So-
never mind. Soontir's out. Oof. I thought Soontir was actually stuck with her.
Did he get to 3? I can't even
Oh, he got
tell.
blocked.
He's got
F.
3 pain. He's depending
F.
on whether he wants to focus or not.
Okay.
Kim, is it fun that we're doing commentary on Ben's game?
We can. Oh my goodness. I think that I still would have
He's
not.
gonna spend the focus. Okay.
Okay, so Vader's super gonna dip next turn.
So I see a couple. He must have naturally dodged it. Jeez.
I think it's just 3. Yeah.
It's
Interesting.
range 3 and arc looks like.
Ooh, is he even in arc?
If he has arc.
If he has arc.
I wonder if he's in arc.
If it's in arc, it's range 3 and arc, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
It looks like they said arc.
I see some blank.
1. It's range 3. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so he's good.
Good to go.
Let's check for modifiers after.
All right. So range 3 from Echo.
Yeah. He wants Sinker, but he can't get Sinker.
Right.
No, it's gonna be range 3 on red, but not sinker.
And it'll be 1 dice because of strain.
In the end, not the worst thing in the world.
Nope. Are they gonna?
Echo has
Wait.
Duke, right? But it's not relevant because of focus.
So 2
So
hits.
2?
It looks like. Blank. I think.
Spend
No,
the
it's a
It's
focus,
focus.
evade,
Yeah, he has a focus, so Duke
and then
is
he'll spend
blank.
it probably.
Yeah,
hopefully.
because he doesn't have a shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright,
So,
so he
red's down
takes
to 2
1.
shield.
And the
Yep.
strain goes away.
They may forget that part though.
The arc took 1
Invaders
shield.
already took a shot, and then arcs have no shot. It look. Yeah. So
Yeah, no shots.
Okay, so soon tier 2 hard next turn. Echo's decloak.
Sincer might bank, like because he's being super cagey.
He's at no risk though. Like, why wouldn't you? Wait.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, did he have
it
a
looks like
shot?
there is another shot.
This must be the
Oof.
shot at Echo.
Oh man, that feels
Looks
bad.
like it.
Wow, did he take damage? No.
He had to have put in. I see 2 there. He only got 1.
Looks like it's a It looks like he took a shield.
So Echo has no shields left.
Well, it looks like it's no shields.
See, this is what we're talking about. The all it takes is one bad roll, one bad decision.
Well,
You're
he
right.
didn't spend the evade because he wanted to keep it for the decloak.
Yeah. So Echo's 1 away from
Yeah.
half, and how much is Echo worth?
Echo is 64.
So half of Echo is worth more than half of an arc, so the math already doesn't check out.
Yeah. He's
Correct.
Paul can't get shot. Paul can't let Echo get shot again, right?
No,
No.
Echo's gonna have to like just dip out completely. But because it's Echo, there's actually not a really
So,
good disengage round.
Does Rick 3 hard right here? And does he commit to try to getting half on Echo?
Can he fit that? He might can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
he can fit that.
I think so. It's hard to tell from the angle.
Yeah, it's probably pretty safe. A 3 hard right. Like
Well,
if the arc,
The
I think
arc's
the
1
arcs-
bank.
if the arc's all bank, then Rick can fit that three hard.
Turns
mean-
out they can just shoot from the back. So
Yeah, I was
And
gonna say
Vader
you could
is
also just K turn
probably
with Sinker.
going to just leave because like the risk of the arcs like hard turning and
No, I
dusting
think
him?
Vader goes into Rick here, and so does Soontar. I think he has to play more aggressive now, right?
He
He does,
absolutely
yeah.
has to. Yes.
Taking 2 shields on Echo like that means okay. So again, the onus was on him to win this game from the start, and I think it's shifted to completely on him now, right? Because
Yes.
1 more straight damage, and like the game's really hard to claw back. So I mean, and really Rick is the easiest one to kill.
yeah.
Like, that's our easy target for points.
Like Soontar could do his 2 bank boost, and then he'll be in a good spot for later on. Vader can do like a 1 or 2 forward, and then kind of like either kind of hedge between the arcs turning on him while still getting shots, and then Echo needs to leave. So if Echo does like 2 bank, like does his little decloak bank to the left, and then does like a 4 forward or a 3 bank.
Yep. You're skirting along the board edge. Yeah.
Yeah, like the problem is actually this is one of the rare cases where Echo decloak is not beneficial.
Yes.
I think
Speaking of
you spend the evade, like
Speaking of beneficial, he's currently losing.
Well, yeah, because you're right, Nam. Because he could just spend the evade, 4 forward, use Afterburner's boost, and get out the next turn if he
so
had
here's
to.
the decloak. Now he's coming in.
Really?
Looks like probably another bank or a hard.
mm-hmm.
He could 4 forward.
Depends on what the arcs are doing, but yeah.
Well,
like
with those
the-
back arcs, so if all the arcs go one straight or bank, like that's a lot of. That's 3 shots, maybe 4 if Rick.
I think we're
Absolutely
gonna see some
flipping.
K
Oh,
turns.
is that the 4K?
Yeah, I was gonna say I
Looks
think
like
we're
it.
about to see some K turns,
Yep, that is.
and then Rick's gonna come in. I think with like a 3 hard.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a real shame if those gas clouds had consequences.
My
But
actions.
he's skipping his perform action step, Kevin.
He's losing it next turn.
You're right.
If only they had a way to get dice modifications without taking actions.
No, no way.
Oh,
Because if Echo had the giant brain, 1 hard barrel roll, hilarious.
So just as a note, he moved Sinker out of order. Oh wait, they're all the.
they're all threes.
initiative
They're all
threes.
Threes.
Yeah.
I've never seen a
So
3
shut
on the
up, Kevin.
table.
No, that's Kevin. Shut up,
That's Kevin. Whoa, 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 whoa! Now.
4? Yeah.
Shut up,
Yeah.
Kevin. I'm so used to saying shut up, Tim. I'm sorry.
I honestly, I am used to saying that. That one comes off the tongue quite easy.
Does he
I hate
barrel?
all
Yeah.
of you guys
So
so
one
much.
range 3 shot still, right?
Yeah, but it's, you know.
Well,
Yeah, he's
if
gotta
Rick
be-
does a 3 hard, he could boost in and take a shot as well.
Rico Lee's coming for that booty.
I hope he
Here it
is.
comes.
Well, now like the Vader situation gets a lot better, right? Like if
Yeah.
Vader
Oh, he's going that way.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Daredevil 1 hard.
No. You just take
Hey,
the
can you
lock,
bump-
for God's
Can you bump
sakes.
Daredevil this time? He takes the
Uh,
lock, he can talent roll next turn.
Yep.
I think splitting focus to Vic, because I think Rick basically had it out for Echo regardless.
really, the focus?
This will block Vader at least, probably. Unless he was just super dipping.
Looking for his hard 3. Looking for his hard 3. Can't find his hard 3. He's
Looking for
got
his
it,
hard
guys.
three. Huh.
So, I mean, 3 hard, and then
Afterburner.
afterburners 100% into the side of that guy.
Take a
there.
range 1
Odds
onto
Like, that's
black.
Free
Yeah.
damage.
Afterburners lock and then keep your force. Yeah.
Yeah, afterburners and lock. And that way, yeah, exactly.
There it is, boys.
We did it.
Free damage is pretty good.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's range 1.
Well,
too, looks like. It's pretty
move the
close.
lock. Move the lock.
the lock,
Move
move the
Move
lock,
the
my
lock.
friend.
Move the-
My
up.
friend,
Mhm.
my friend. Okay, you
He's
spent the
he's
force.
good. He's good. Look, he's a grown man. Let the man play his game.
My
God
friend.
almighty.
It got really, just got worried, you know?
Yeah, we just wanted him. We want him to be his best him.
With dedicated, can you take more than 1 strain? Like if you have a strain, can you still use it?
There's no way to know that.
I mean, you could read the card.
You're gonna make me do it.
It
No,
doesn't
it says
always.
you are not strained. You may gain 1 strain. If you do, the defender rolls 1.
Okay.
Man, reading the card worked.
But if you have multiple ships
Unknowable.
dedicated,
It's true.
If it is limited or has a dedicated upgrade, you are not strained. Yeah.
God, poor Ben. There's too many 6.
Soontir needs to go left, doesn't he? Like he needs to go around the left side of that cloud and not
I agree.
walk right into where the arcs are coming.
Boost left, easy.
Is he gonna
He's
roll
gotta,
first?
he's gotta go faster here. There's.
I mean, does he though? Like Sutu didn't come here to commit.
Soontir
Well,
could just
it's
barrel
30 minutes.
boost.
It's 30 minutes to round is the issue, right? Like
Yeah,
that's,
like the
we
thing
keep
is,
we keep harping back to it. I know it's not a fun topic, but it's 30
Yeah.
minutes to round.
like, so the nice thing here is that the arcs can't go fast, so Echo can now like effectively juke them by like doing like a decloak to the left, but curvy, so he's parallel with the board edge, and then do a 1 hard, and then next turn do it again, and then boost and get out of arcs.
Right, like, Echo can do that, but then you have still 1 gun on 1 arc at a
Oh, I
time.
know. Yeah,
right?
like it's
yeah.
his game plan to half on and then just time, which is not feasible really. Like that's a very risky plan.
So
So,
Suture range 3 unmodded.
I'm surprised he didn't just take a focus after the
On wall.
boost. Like do the boost focus and that's it.
I think he wanted to roll so he can do a 2 hard if he needs to.
Okay.
Like I think he's telegraphing the 2 hard.
Looks like 2 focus blank evade.
Yeah,
Or-
let's
Might as well spend it. Why
spend
not?
the focus. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Vader looks like.
Yeah.
Into black.
That's a crit. Those are blanks. It looks like
I think so.
Well,
Yeah.
he should just re-roll them.
he's thinking about if he wants to FCS or keep the lock.
Well, you could
Yeah.
just FCS
Spend
the
the
one
lock
and then
Or
decide.
Vader.
Yeah.
So,
So
3.
3
Two hits and a
so
crit.
team crit.
and a blank. So he'll take.
Dedicated.
I can't tell
I
what
see
that
paint.
is.
I think it
Yeah,
is
I see
paint.
So it takes 2.
God. We're gonna be here all day.
Needs 3 more on that black to get half points.
3 more. Oh. There's a downtown shot at Echo.
Oh, if this does 1, this is gonna be soul
Oh,
crushing.
this would be so crushing.
No rerolls.
One hit. Oh
What?
no,
No,
he's
it's
good. He's
fine.
good. He's good.
Whoa.
Okay.
Evaded.
All right, so Vader 2 hard next turn.
Yep.
Pretty safe.
Although Rick's going to be coming with a 3. Actually, would Rick bump him if he tried to do a 3?
No, he'd be okay.
Or does Rick turn left onto Soontir and get in his face?
I think going for Soontir is a fool's errand.
Well, I
So
more
we-
or less meant so Soontir can't just start shooting at Rick unanswered.
Because
Why-
if he
I don't-
turns into Soontir, Echo might 2-bank decloak and then
I-
2-bank again, and then
I also
you're
don't
doing
think
2v1.
I don't think Rick is worried about Soontir at all.
Okay.
Like he'll have his 3 dice token stack or whatever, or 2 dice token stack with regen. I think. What's the safe? Like there isn't really a safe play. Like he needs to probably with the arcs. Probably like just bank out everybody, like 1 bank all of them.
Well, he,
Even though
even
Cinco's
though you
gonna hit
take a
that
stress,
3.
yeah.
But like the butt shots on Vader isn't gonna get anything done. But it
Especially
might.
when there's a
At least
gas cloud he can sit behind.
You throw enough dice. That's all you could. That's like your plan.
Right. I mean, in the end, throwing lots of dice was a good strategy.
Eventually, you'll have to.
Oh,
So
boy.
do we see a bank right decloak from Echo and then like a 3 bank right?
I honestly think he does the 3 or 4 straight and then comes around
Okay.
like later
Plays
and
it
just keeps
extra
on baiting with
cautious.
him.
Yeah.
He's 1 away from half, and that's something he cannot afford to have happen.
I'm gonna guess that Echo's gonna do something like a decloak, like back into the right, back into the left, and then do like a 1 hard or something, and keep himself in that corner, and force the arcs into the corner, and then leave when he needs to. It might be a bit risky because he's got only 1 above half, but it seems like he's pretty content to just have the arc circle chasing Echo. And if the arcs keep, like, because the fastest arc blue is a 2, right? 2
Yes.
forward, 2 bank.
2 4 2 bank are the fastest. Yep.
So if he does like a decloak back into the right, back into his left, and then he can do a 3 hard, and he'll be like flush with the board edge almost. And then there's like an actual real chance that he can double back and get behind him again if he needs.
Poor Ben.
Yeah, Ben's getting dump trucked. God, how much fun a 3 agility swarm isn't to play against is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They just like randomly just natty out when they shouldn't.
Man, I'm just concerned. Like we're already looking at 25 minutes probably before attacks get rolled this round.
Yeah. So like the realistic endgame scenario we're gonna have here is that we're gonna have half points on Echo and then half points on an arc when the game ends, and that's gonna be how the game's decided, which will be super, super frustrating, but that's just how it is now.
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna be a game. This is probably gonna be a game where nothing dies.
It's definitely possible. I mean, Rick 3 hard here. If he catches Vader in the right area, I mean, who knows in the end. Oh, he's doing what you said to do there, Jeremy.
KG Ace player refuses to commit. Shocking.
So we're gonna see a 4/4 then.
I'm ready either a 1 bank or a 1 hard. I bet.
Oh,
4
really?
is possible too. Like there's lots of options, but like the 1
Ooh,
bank.
I don't like that. I don't like the 1 forward here. Either you go 2 or you go just blast forward 4 to hope to catch arcs, even if you don't have actions.
Well, they can't go 4 because they're stressed.
Oh, sorry, 3 then.
Yeah, 3 is the fastest they can go. Like a 2 would be okay. Like a 2 would be fine.
But the 1 just, I don't think it buys you anything.
No. I
So
think
do we
it's- no, I
see,
think
like,
I think it's.
Do we see like a 2 bank, or is he just gonna go 1 forward as well?
Yeah, I didn't
Huh.
bring this block formation to not block formation fly. Nice thing is Rick can do like a 3 hard in and then boost to block Vader's barrel roll, so he has to sit in like 2 arcs. Here's the 4. Echo's super out.
Yep,
Seems
Echo.
reasonable. And Echo can just run away forever, basically, at this point.
Yep.
No reason to commit to anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder if he barrel rolls or not.
If you don't mind, I'm just gonna do it anyway.
It really makes you wonder what Echo's decloak is next turn, right?
Can't imagine.
There's the
the
3.
Rick 3.
Now he can't fit a boost.
Did the Naboos have roll?
They have a roll, but no linked action, so it's just
I think
boost
roll
or
is
roll.
smart.
Yeah,
Vader's
roll.
gonna do a 2 hard roll.
He's just gonna sit there. He thinks
didn't.
Vader's
gonna
coming
do
in.
2 hard and roll out of arc.
Yep.
God, here it is. Weird. And imagine if Rick was right there.
And target lock.
Yep.
Like, wait.
Send the force.
Yeah. Imagine if Rick is just actually no. Rick could block that actually.
Oh, and he's going for target lock focus. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's got to do his damage.
So-
Absolutely.
So he's gonna get half of black this turn, probably.
He
Maybe.
might be an arc of the 1 arc in front, but that's not likely.
But had he gone 2s, then this would be much
Oh,
harder.
then
now
this
Rick,
doesn't-
yeah.
Yeah,
This
like
doesn't happen.
like Tim was talking about, had the arcs gone speed 2 instead of speed 1.
Soontir goes faster than Rick, so Rick is a 2-dice ship.
Oh boy.
And it gets bullseye. Maybe. Nah, probably not.
Probably not.
It's so hard
Not-
to tell at these angles.
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
Soontir have like Predator or Crack Shot?
He has Lone Wolf.
Okay. So he actually removed his own Lone Wolf, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Maybe.
Oh,
So
yeah. Now he's dogpiling in on the
Yeah.
black.
why wouldn't you shoot Vader first, though?
Well, he's trying to
I
get
mean,
shields
maybe 'cause He
down.
wants to get
He's
shields
trying to.
off.
Yeah.
He's trying to
Well,
eat shields so Vader
for
can
the
put
crit.
crits in. Yeah.
Yeah. But that guy only has 1 shield left, right?
Well, then you shoot it off with Soontir.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah,
shooting
makes
at Rick
sense.
is
Focus
is
for 3.
pointless.
Yep.
What did he? How did he re-roll that? I thought it
He
was.
had,
Lone Wolf, he was
he
out
had
of
Lone
range.
Wolf.
He was just barely out of range, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
So dedicated
Yeah,
one of them
dedicated.
looks like a symbol, but he doesn't have any focus, so I don't know if it matters.
So he rolled an evade.
So he
Oh, he
says
rolled.
2.
Okay.
Nope.
Yep. And
It-
so now, yeah, he is. Yep.
Now
Okay.
you, yep. Now you get
Vader's
the
ready
full
to just
the trucking.
to chomp.
Ooh.
FCS.
FCS.
Control.
Yep.
Focus. Crit.
That's at
So it
least
looks-
2
yeah.
crits.
That looks
It
like
looks
2
like
hits,
2
2
crits.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's bad times.
One
And-
evade.
Half points.
So hit and 2 crits.
Crit 1.
Direct.
Direct F.
I'm not listening, so I can't hear what the last one is.
I can't hear what it is.
He
but
has
I-
1 left.
But he has 1 left for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's only 24 points for Paul.
God, that's so depressing.
That's such a bummer.
It's a lot of work. Woof to.
Like watch him. He can still very easily lose this game.
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
Sorry, champ.
I guess not.
So the sad thing is
Vader's
Vader
out of
just gets
force, like-
bloodthirsty and tries to kill the arc, and he
Yeah.
sits in 2 arcs and takes half, and then the game's just over.
So
Had those-
Vader regens 1 force, so he has 1 force left. He still has afterburners. Echo still have afterburners.
Oh my goodness, Ben is now up by 1 point.
Ben.
That's amazing. Oh, 2 points.
Get him, Ben. I always believed.
Pucker.
Hoo.
Dead.
Got him. Did the palp shuttle kill that?
Man, that guy on the left was standing so still. I thought that my video froze.
He sees. I think that's the worst thing is that he sees that even if he does he kills this arc, he could still lose the game.
Who do we? Thomas. Okay, there you go.
I just adjusted the mic levels a little bit.
All right.
So
So the problem is like Vader wants to 1-forward and just polish this arc off, but if the arcs all just bank, he'll be in all these arcs with very little force.
He's gonna only have one going into this turn.
Yeah. Like,
So
I
is-
think I think the arc play is like 3-bank. 3-bank around try and chase after Echo, which seems horrible.
So does Rick do a 3-bank boost and try to get around that cloud and kind of hide behind arc coverage?
I think if Rick does a 3 hard, he can clear it and then possibly like threaten Vader again.
You think so? But isn't he going to go to the cloud next turn then?
I mean, yeah. But he gets his evade anyway.
Sure. Yes, that's true.
20 minutes left in the round.
Mm-hmm.
So probably what, 3
Like,
more
the
rounds?
tricky part is that it's yeah, now that the Empire kind of has committed a bit, like it's gonna be harder for them to disengage. Yes.
Yes, you can dedicate it a juke die.
Why does Juke exist? It does nothing. It doesn't make the game better.
I don't know, man. It is weird. At least they're pricing it high to kind of take
They
it
are-
out.
Yeah, it's just a card that I just never understood why it existed and what it brings that's positive to the game. All it does is confuse people.
So Vader just won forwards here, right?
Maybe.
No,
but
no,
the-
no.
the-
It depends what you think
the
they're
problem
gonna
if
do.
he does that is that he's going to end up sitting in like 3 arc if he does that.
Yeah, you're right. So I was thinking, like, what are they gonna do? Like, they have to try and make a decision here.
'Cause Vader
So
has
they-
1 force, right?
He has 1 force, correct.
Okay.
He just hasn't. Yeah, he regenerated.
So honestly, if I'm the arc player, I'm one banking to the like, so
I think
ship
so, yeah.
left.
Yes, I
Like,
agree.
you accept you're going to lose one, and then you just hope that you can get some damage in. Like, you might actually just 3-bank if the
Actually-
one is hurt.
Do you
No way.
do you hard to sinker towards Vader, and like throw sinker in his face, and you might get a
maybe.
block, and then you maybe like 3-bank black and then 1-bank red, or
Or
just
just-
K turn.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, the K turn.
Oh,
Oh,
you know,
honey.
I don't.
Okay. No,
No,
hate
I
it.
don't hate that. I don't hate that.
Not
As long as
opposed.
because it depends on what Sinker does here to keep the arc. So if it's a one bank here, I don't actually hate that.
Sinker could do a 1-bank, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. I
Oh,
like
there's
this.
that
I
too
like
hard.
this from the too
Okay.
hard because you
Okay.
give the mod to the K turn, and you possibly stop Vader from being able to get anywhere or block him.
Because if you 1-forward with the hurt arc,
Actually, I think you jump over sinker if you can with a 3-bank. I don't know if it's
Or
gonna
too
fit.
hard.
Or
Yeah.
you too hard. Yes, you just try to get as much distance as you can.
he
Nice.
takes the
So
box. He's
we'll
gonna
take
block
the-
Vader's
Uh,
1-forward.
See, the problem is now that Vader's just gonna bump and then not.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if Sinker will actually get a shot there.
Well, yeah, the big
Well-
problem now is red is probably not going to get a shot this turn.
yeah, that's the problem.
Like he set it up so cute and it was going to be effective, but now he's
Uh-oh.
Dun 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 dun.
It's Echo. Remember me?
It's a me.
Hey, that's a ship that's got a strain token and no focus. I have Juke.
Talon roll.
is this a talon roll?
I think it
I'm hoping
is.
it is.
He'd
If
get a reroll
he-
from sinker.
Yeah, it is. He's...
There it is. The
All right.
Talon roll.
Yep.
Oh,
No.
not.
Oh my goodness! Did that fit? That didn't fit.
Wait, he didn't do the talon roll? What?
It's
No.
great if you use
Wait,
the
wait.
right
I
templates.
thought he was. Yeah.
Because if he blocks it now with black, I don't think Rick gets a well, Rick might get
No,
a
he
maybe
shot.
he
does.
might get a shot. So if
Yeah, Rick gets a
that's-
shot. Rick gets a range 1.
So and he might have fit that. I wouldn't have thought that he fits that. That's why I do the Talon roll.
Yeah,
there
that's
to
what I
make
thought too.
I think he wanted the shot on Vader.
So you just focus, right?
Yeah, if you get an action, why not? Or
Lock.
Oh, let's lock.
sure.
Yeah. Okay,
Is
yeah.
that a Minoc? Is that a Minoc lock?
No, that's the
That's the
system
fly
open.
better. That's the fly better lock.
No, it's the
Oh,
system open one.
Yeah, Vader's not going to move very far.
it's a fly better lock.
So I
Yeah.
like this block with sinker like we talked about. I just wish black was in a better place.
Yeah.
But I
So
guess
here we have the Ace's nightmare scenario where he's doing everything, still loses.
oh man, is Sinker gonna get a shot on Vader range
He
1?
might.
Yeah, I
Like
think
this might be
so.
the game. Yeah.
Oh, if that happens, then the block with black was perfect.
Wade.
Wow.
15 minutes.
Yep.
Well, no lone wolf.
Ben.
You just evade boost here, right? Because you should be able to fit that. I'm pretty sure.
Uh-oh.
What was that? Was that Chris for a second
was
there?
Chris Allen.
Jesus. I saw
Oh,
the
it's gonna be
shaking head. And I was
close.
like, oh,
Does it
there
fit?
it is.
Look at that, fits.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, this is gonna be
weird.
pivotal.
Oh man, because you get half on Rick here.
This is why I wanted that focus from Rick, but
Well,
I get it.
actually focusing with the pushing for Sinter was kind of pointless, but okay.
I agree.
All right, so soon to your shooting
I guess
first.
he didn't know the boost would fit though. That's probably why he did it.
That's a lot of not paint.
Oh, boo!
Ouch.
That seems like a lot of fine.
Yeah, I was about to say I think Soontir should have just shot at black
Yes.
and
Get your points.
not
Get-
bothered
get your
with
point-
Rick.
Get your money,
Range
homeboy.
1 on Sinker, yeah.
One.
One.
Ouch.
That was a lot of pain.
Oh no!
That looked like an evade. Yep, that was an evade.
Oh,
Wrecked. Oh my
and
gosh.
now
here it
Echo.
comes. Oh, at least Vader did a 3, so Rick will only get 3 dice.
Oh, did that?
Ah.
Oh, this is-
target lock.
Okay.
Yeah, wish.
This is Rick. Okay.
Yeah.
That looks like a focus.
Everybody pucker.
I don't know.
Spends the
That
force
might
for
be a
0,
crit.
yeah.
Ooh.
So spends the force for 0 damage there. So three hits, 3 evades.
But if Sinker has a shot range 1, that might be half a Vader. So this
Yeah.
must be Echo.
Jeez, Echo. Also whiffing.
Wait, why is he rolling? Oh, okay. I see. He's
2
shooting at Sinker.
evades. Paul's reaction. Jesus.
That's horrible.
I mean, it's what you have to expect to happen.
Sometimes, yeah.
All right, so Sinker range 1 into oh.
Oh.
Ben.
Ben.
Oh, did you kill him?
Hit crit.
Oh.
Direct hit,
Oh,
please.
that's 2 blanks.
2 blanks, 2 hits.
Vader
2
takes
shields
2
on
shields,
Vader.
but
Oh.
not half.
Jesus.
So Vader's 1 from half, Echo's 1 from half.
Yep. And here comes a range 3
Here's the
shot at
range
Echo.
shot at Echo that's going to put him at half. Watch.
And it will be modified.
Watch. I'm calling my shot.
Sinker the 1.
There it is.
Still 2. Did he blank
oh,
out?
he takes 1, I think. I think he takes 1.
Wait,
Oh, no, he has focus evade. What?
Homeboy.
just
No, he doesn't
No,
spend it.
No! No!
Wait, didn't-
wait. So what I'm missing here? Did he take? He didn't take a damage?
Oh, he took a damage. No, he took a damage on Echo. That's
Oh, he
my
did.
God.
Oh no.
It's all. How did it all go so wrong?
Oh, he took it. He didn't want to spend. He literally said on table audio, "I'm not spending the evade, and I'll take 1."
Oh.
That's
Why?
32 points. So Republic ahead 32 to Empire 24.
Ah, man. I wonder who could have called that.
Oh man,
Oof.
Jesus.
that's no good, guys.
No, he outplayed him.
Oh,
So you know what you could do with Sinker here is you could just hard 2 Sinker and not move.
Yeah. How much time do we
Yeah.
have?
I mean, hell, you could even
we have 11
one.
minutes left.
You
Which
could
one?
one forward the black and not move, and then you could just bring red in. Like you could
One
literally just
forward, yeah.
Oh my goodness, because then Vader's
So
in
two
deep trouble.
hard. So just 2 hard sinker and 1 forward and 1
Yep.
forward the other guy. Stay exactly where you are and then just
Yep.
So
move this
let's
guy
be
in.
clear.
Because
that
then
the
Vader can't
cloaking-
5 forward over the top.
Yeah, the Sinker Fortress is. Oof.
Oh man.
I'm not
Uh,
understanding why the 2 times he could have spent evade, he decided to take 2 additional damage
Because
on
he
a
wants
5
to
health
decloak,
ship.
which is strange. Yeah, I know. He wants to decloak really badly. I understand it, but the points are not going to add up in your favor.
Oh, bye Ben.
So
Sad.
And
with,
then
with
lose?
Yeah.
with
just
Rick,
lost him too.
with Rick, do you just do you literally just not move? Like, do you just one bank with Rick, one forward with Black, two hard with Sinker, and literally those 3 ships don't move?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you just one bank red in. Or
One forward. Honestly,
One
why
forward's
even
probably
bank?
Fine, but yeah.
well, whatever. I'm just trying to make sure you get a shot at.
Well, no,
Well,
so
you might one bank because well,
you
it
need to
depends on
block the
angle,
5
like, 'cause-
forward.
Yeah, and you need to block the 5 forward, and it depends on where Echo wants to decloak, right?
Yeah, if you one forward, you're opening up.
the problem is if Vader does a 3 bank left, you're not covering that if you bank in because he can afterburners out.
Yeah.
Well,
And
Rick's
the
not
3
moving,
three hard
but yeah,
fits
I
for
suppose.
Vader maybe.
Maybe. So I think you just go straight. I mean, in the
So
end,
would you
if-
do like a 2 straight? Or a
I
1?
do keep the arcs wide, honestly. I mean, I don't.
But if Vader can, let's say Vader can fit the 3 hard left, if you only do a 1 straight, he might be able to get out of range. But if you do a 2 straight, you're guaranteed you're going to get a shot.
But you
right?
can block that 3 hard with Rick with a 3 bank right
Well, yeah,
there.
I'm assuming that Rick doesn't move. But yes, you could use Rick to block the 3 hard and the 3 bank. This is so silly.
He's
It
got to
sh-
he's got to kill the black arc, right?
Yes, he
has
needs
to.
to kill the black arc
He has,
and not lose
that's-
Vader.
And the
Yeah,
next
that's-
closest ship to have is an arc with 1 shield down, right?
Okay, so there's the decloak. Yep.
So we're going to see a hard turn in. Okay,
Probably
sure.
still, yeah, 1 hard, 2 hard, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
You
watch.
know who would have
watch.
been really good there though? Is Whisper having 2 of A tokens.
Oh, and it looks like that black didn't move because he was ioned.
It got disabled power regulator. Looks
Yeah.
like.
Oh, well, that must be a shame. Oh, he's moving Sinker? No! Why?
Oh, he's over the rock?
What?
He's going over the rock.
I
But-
mean, he still has firing arcs pointed everywhere.
Yeah, that's still okay.
He gets a shot.
I-
Yeah.
and it doesn't-
He's letting Vader
no
opt in a
consequences.
bit, which I'm kind of afraid of.
Yeah, I
But-
feel like you're just
That
getting
almost
Vader
projects the
ability.
1 straight here, or 1 bank.
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
there's one
I
bank,
think
yep.
he's
Yeah.
trying to block Vader's 3 bank. I think that's what he's most concerned with.
Oh, what if Vader turns left here?
I figured Vader would turn left.
Echo with a 1 hard, hopefully for
1 yard, yeah, probably.
no shot.
Looks like it.
Yep.
Here's the candy cane.
Perfect.
Somebody has some work to do.
Yeah, Rick basically doesn't move.
If you're gonna do the 1 bank there, why not
Do
if
the
you
other
know-
way.
Why wouldn't you do the 3 bank? Because it's the same.
Oh,
spot.
because your speed of execution
Yeah.
will be higher. That's smart. Yep.
Yeah.
I honestly, I don't know why you just don't go the other way. It doesn't make any sense. You have enough arcs there. And Soontir doing
Future
Soontir
dips.
things.
Just take a focus. Like, okay, I guess. But now there's no gas cloud. See the 5
is.
forward. I knew the 5
Oh,
forward was
oh.
coming.
Oh, that's a sad 5 forward.
Yep.
That's tough.
He's got
Rip.
1 force.
Well, this guy. Well,
Yeah, one
the-
force.
But
That's
Black
game.
doesn't have a reroll, which is nice.
Yeah, that's part of why I wanted Sinker to not move.
Wait, why doesn't Black have a reroll?
Because he's not in the side arc
Yeah.
of Sinker.
Here's side arc.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
talked
But if
about him
Sink-
not moving.
Yeah.
What was two dice were rolled? What? Oh, that must have been Rick.
That was Rick into Vader.
Oh, Rick
Yeah.
would have had 3 dice too. No, he wouldn't have. He did a 5. Never mind.
Echo into blue. It looks like.
Spend for 3.
3.
2. I don't see
So
So
juke the 1.
Juke.
He can dedicate.
He can
I
also
think-
take the damage and be fine, right?
Double dedicated.
On sinker. Yep.
So
Yeah,
Sinker's
just-
still 2 away.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Okay,
Vader's probably gonna
so
give up half at this point.
he almost has to, right? Mathematically.
I think he'll be thrilled if Vader only gives up half.
Yep. I mean, 4 dice here. Ooh.
But no mods. I see a
That's lot of
focus
pain,
and a
but it likes
blank.
the eyes.
Oh, I see blank.
2 evades. Okay, that seems
Oh, okay.
fine.
So he's good.
Yep, that was good.
Keeps his force, which is really nice.
Sinker range 2.
Two.
Range 2. So Vader might walk. Vader might skate. One.
I see
He's
a pain.
good. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
fine.
He's good.
Wow, he takes
Ooh.
no
Okay,
damage.
all right.
Ooh.
Well
But
then.
look, That makes up
No
for last turn, I think.
consequences.
Let me know.
This-
That makes up for how bad last turn was.
And then this is
True.
this will be the final round, I think, because there's only 6 minutes left.
Yes.
Jesus. So he has to kill the arc. He has to kill black and lose nothing.
So if I'm him,
So Soontir's
Count.
not gonna fight most likely, right?
Nope.
I turn. I'm gonna. If I am arc player, I'm turning sinker left, and then I'm having the arcs basically stay put, and then bringing Rick in 3. I'll have Rick do a 3 hard, and then 1 hard boost. So 3 hard left, 1 hard boost to Daredevil to keep arcs on Vader.
Yeah, I'm still curious why Soontir ran away.
I don't know.
If Soontir
Wait,
shoots
He may
there,
not be aware of the time.
Well, Suncher couldn't have shot that turn because he would have had to turn in and bump if he would have wanted
that's
to shot.
okay. I mean, well, yeah.
Well, I think there's also it might be two things. It might be the fact that he's acutely aware of time, and it might also be after last turn he's super gun shy.
But you are correct. He could just taken the gamble and like one-hearted Suntir into Rick and gotten the focus from Bullseye and still shot.
Yeah, he has to kill black and lose nothing, which is dicey.
Wait, was
Oh,
that
wait.
just time called?
Yeah,
They're 5 minutes ahead. No. So Dion told me they have 5 minutes extra because they started later with the stream.
they might have
Okay,
two
yeah.
turns.
Oh, this is
Oh
just.
Ben, oh sweet Ben.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's,
no, Ben's game is over.
Ben's game was over last turn.
Just got an update. We have to do a technical thing with the laptop and the hotspot after this game, so we'll pop off for a short amount of time and then we'll be back.
We're
Yep.
popping
I
off.
gotta go play X-Wing in real life, so I'll be
Ew.
back in
You
like
do
2
that?
or
Is that a
3 hours.
thing?
Who would do
Apparently.
that?
I've got our campaign, our awesome campaign, which is based on the Corellian campaign for Armada.
I don't care.
Hmm.
Well, man, I kind of care.
Well,
I
that,
hope you
that's
have a-
kind of rude.
I hope you have a really good time with your friends, Tim.
Oh, thank you.
So I think we can all agree, regardless of how this game ends, this ending is not a satisfying one. Yes,
No, yeah,
we're gonna have
It's-
a game. We're gonna have a game ending with maybe one ship off the table.
yeah.
This is not a satisfying conclusion.
Welcome to second edition, Jeremy.
Yay!
I don't know. Those arcs look really nice, and the Naboo looks beautiful.
Like they look. No, that's
Mm.
the thing is they look great, and like the game plays. This the 75-minute round is a relic of 1.0 that probably should be changed.
I mean, would you go up to 2 hours or what?
Whew, that'd
don't
be
know.
long.
No, I wouldn't go up to 2 hours. I mean, I'll tell you
hours.
what I would do, but it's gonna be very unpopular. And it's like just buff attacks, kind of like what we did with like harpoons and stuff. I mean, like honestly, if you want things to die and you want things to move faster, like
That's
being
what you
more
gotta
offensive
do, yeah.
is a lot better. Yeah.
Yeah,
or
you could
the-
do longer games.
But
you
it's
could do-
unpopular.
Yeah, you could
I
do longer
don't actually
games.
disagree with that.
I wouldn't be opposed to just cutting to just like reducing the points total.
Yeah, I would be okay with reducing it to
Well,
like 180.
you don't even have to reduce the points total. You could leave it the same. You just change everybody else's in perspective because it's less confusing to new players if there's always 200 points. You know what I mean? Like suddenly if it's 180, well, they have to remember that or they have to know that. Whereas if your points were just adjusted in perspective, then
One
yeah.
forward, stay put, stay put, stay put, stay put.
Yes, the
stay
relative
put.
value.
Two,
Yep.
one bank, one bank, one bank.
That's
Yeah.
fine. I'm guessing Vader's going to do a 4K or a talon roll. and
Well,
then
I was more
afterwards-
hoping that he would be able to get a shot onto Whisper there if he stayed
Yeah.
put.
Echo.
Because
Well,
he
we're
has-
also we're assuming both players know the time and the points, which they may know the time, but they may not know points.
Yeah.
It's fair.
So do we see a 3 bank from Black over Vader?
God, I want us to just stay still.
Yeah, 3 bank.
He did it.
Yeah, okay.
Is that red on them?
No, it's white. It's white.
Okay.
The 3 hard is red.
Gotcha.
If you stay still with Black here, nothing can threaten you, right? Soontir can hardly threaten you. Vader's gonna be like,
Yeah.
a
like,
If
you're
Echo
correct.
does a
So
3
Black
hard-
takes- so my guess is that Vader does like a talon roll afterburners, and then he just
yeah,
one taps black. So this is him trying to dodge the talon roll, I think,
right, right.
unless Vader 4K'd. Like a talon roll boost is pretty safe.
I mean, I think that Rick Ollie here does the 3 hard left and then 1 hard boost, and
that'd be
that
great.
should keep Vader in arc.
God, if this game is decided by Daredevil, I'd be so in.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, he lost the ship.
Echo with the opt-in. So Black's gonna die, most
Yes,
likely.
Black. Okay, then that's a foregone.
So Echo's only gonna have one shot coming his way that's not modified.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now if Black doesn't die, Echo's
Unless Rick does the 3 hard boost and takes a shot at Echo as well.
Mm-hmm.
even then that's an unmodified from downtown shot, right?
I mean, it's still a shot.
Yeah.
It'd
it
be a
is.
3 dice
It
shot
is.
too.
Oh, I think here comes the Daredevil play.
Oh my goodness.
Is it
Wait,
gonna
wait,
happen?
Do it. Do
It's
it.
gonna
do it,
happen.
do it,
It's
do it,
gonna
do it,
happen.
do it, do it, do it, do it.
Daredevil. Wait,
What
wait.
move did
There it
Echo do?
is.
Yeah, Daredevil.
What move did Echo do?
Ah.
Echo did a 2 hard?
He did a 3 hard and then a...
Okay, so it's only 2 dice against Echo.
No,
No,
Echo
Echo
did
did
a
a
1
one.
hard.
There's the
Yeah.
down roll.
Oh, he did the
there it
hard
is.
Oh,
God,
he
the
blocks
big,
the
giant
talon
brain
roll.
play.
Nah.
No, did he
love it.
talent roll? He said hard 3 on table.
Oh,
Got
hard
it.
3? Okay. Interesting.
Alrighty.
Oh, this is gonna come down to a climactic couple dice rolls here.
Again, Soonter is just not in the party.
I mean, he's gonna get a meaningless shot at red.
So
no, it's
time.
relevant, I promise.
Do the tables know that time is now up?
Yeah, I think so.
They should.
Okay.
Man,
Because
this is
Andrew's
gonna be-
also at the table.
Oh man, it's gonna be a only lone wolf modified shot.
And red is
He's at 2
No,
shields.
Red's full. He's
Red's
basically
super-
full.
basically full? Okay.
Yeah.
He was looking for sinker.
The saddest bullseye.
All right, so range 3 obstructed.
Mm-hmm.
There's a
Two.
blank. Use lone wolf,
Oh, he
man.
needs the lone wolf.
Lone wolf.
Lone
Jeez.
wolf, my friend.
Uh-oh, cock.
Cock.
Cocked.
Looks
Okay.
like 3. Yeah.
Look at that. Like, if there's a crit there, he could actually get half points.
I see a blank and then some symbols.
I see some focuses.
Wait. So he takes 2
Just
shields.
takes 2. Okay, yeah. Two.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Not half.
All right, so
Well,
Rick
Ben.
3 against 3.
unmodified.
Oh, this will be the. Oh, this is.
Oh, I
this
see
is-
2
oh.
symbols.
2 symbols. Well, it's 1 hit.
Oh, I see no
Whoa.
symbols.
Did he? Oh,
Oh,
oh!
he takes 1.
I
He takes
mean,
1 on the evade.
Echo's already half, so it doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, but now he's only at 1 health.
I know. Oh, I'm aware.
So he should wipe Black here, right?
He's all in on killing Black. He
Did he
has
roll-
to kill Black.
He has
Black
to
has,
focus, right?
Black has 1 left, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
that's
have
right.
to focus and kill him. Yep, you have to.
He has 2. Oh, he has to focus. Yeah.
He has
Yep.
to focus because it's hit. It looks like hit, focus, blank.
Because if he
And he's
doesn't kill
got-
black, he just loses the game. Period.
Have
Yeah,
to.
there it is. Okay.
Yeah, homie.
All right, so a meaningless dice roll from red
That's lethal.
or from black.
Dead.
All right, so now it's the hero sinker.
So sinker shot determines the game.
So it's 3
Yeah,
on 3, and
basically.
Echo has an evade token, and all he needs is.
No, he can get half on Vader. He can get half on Vader.
Oh, he
Oh,
could
yeah,
with
yeah, he
red,
can. That would-
and it's
God,
gonna be
that
a technically
mine
range
too.
2. Yep.
Yeah.
it'll be a double
Here we
modified
go,
shot.
boys.
They just got 2
Oh,
force. Oh, here it comes.
No blanks. No blanks.
Uh oh, I
Alright.
see
No,
T
no,
Paint
symbols, yeah.
clench.
Oh, you're
Oh,
good.
yeah, yeah,
All right.
Good. All right,
Okay.
now
Alright.
it's hero sinker.
Oh boy, range.
I don't
Does-
know who I'm rooting for
Does
here.
Sinker have a mod?
I want chaos.
I'm just unhappy.
Does Sinker have a mod? Is he naked dice?
He's got
or-
a target lock.
Oh, he
He's
has a
got target
lock. Oh,
Oh God.
Yep.
uh oh.
Should have been a focus. What were you doing?
Uh,
Uh-oh.
Two,
I
looks
see
like two
paint.
minimum.
spends the evade.
Yep, yeah, that's it.
He's good then.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
Man.
that's a good game. That was close.
Whew.
Oh,
Alrighty.
that was
Man, one ship died. That sucks.
that was definitely a game, huh?
That was a yeah.
That was
That was-
close.
That was a close game.
That was a close game in the context of X-Wing tournament, but it was also like a very unsettling.
All right, guys. I gotta head out and play some X-Wing. I'll see
Bye,
you
Tim.
all
Have
in a couple
fun.
hours.
All right. We will pop off for a little bit, do a couple things, and we'll be back on for the next round in probably like 10, 15 minutes.
Bye, friends.